Guys, everybody, yeah, I'm going to give you the scenario, then you need to explain to me. Now my concern is that, now my concern is that the customer has a own DHCP server, guys. Try to understand clearly. So inside the DHCP server, he configured three DHCP pools. One for VLAN number 10, other one for VLAN number 20, and third one for VLAN number 30. Guys, everybody is pay attention on this. Yeah? Try to understand it. And customer having a layer 3 switch. Okay? And he is expecting to configure 3 VLANs inside your layer 3 switch. Then after that, he is expecting to configure DHCP pools inside the DHCP server. So which means this is his layer 3 switch. Okay guys? Then he is having a DHCP server. So this is your DHCP server. Then inside the DHCP server, the customer, what he is trying to do, he is planning to configure 3 DHCP pools. One for VLAN number 10, other one for VLAN number 20, third one for VLAN number 30. Right guys? Because before what we did, we configured inside your layer 3 switch, we configured the DHCP. Right? And in one scenario, what we did, we configured inside your router, we configured the DHCP. But some customers, what they do, they are going to configure the DHCP pools inside the DHCP server. Do you know this one concept, guys? Do you understand? Because today Code sir, he explained to you something about the DNS and all. Did you know that? Because he talked about DNS server and all. Similar way, we have a DHCP server as well. Yeah, we have a similarly DHCP server is there. So some people, what they are going to do, they are going to configure the DHCP pools inside their DHCP server. Can I know that for to configure the DHCP server, what you required? I know that you guys are not into the system side. Guys, I think somebody is sounding, man. Who is that? Guys, please don't sound it, huh? Bhupesh, can I mute? Preetham, can I mute or you are going to mute? Yeah, please. Thanks, man. Sorry, yeah. Good. Because the moment whenever you are trying to record your you are trying to listen the voice and all the, if you want to repeat, it's easy for you. That's why I'm requesting everybody to mute. Yeah, right guys. Guys, try to understand this. So this is the scenario. You went to the customer site and customer said that, sir, we have a DHCP server, and through the DHCP server we are going to give the IP address to our client machines, because at the moment we are expecting to configure 3 VLANs, VLAN number 10, 20 and 30. So let's say VLAN number 10, he is planning to, who is that, man? No, no problem, no problem. Yeah. Okay. For VLAN number 10, okay, he wants to configure 3 VLANs. For VLAN number 10, he is planning to use for his users. VLAN number 20 is planning to use for managers. VLAN number 30 is going to use it for guest. Okay, guys. Now, what is his plan? He is planning to use the DHCP server to assign the IP address to each and every VLAN. So we need to configure 3 DHCP pools, right guys, for VLAN number 10, 20 and 30. Now my concern is that as I know that I can able to configure 3 VLANs here, VLAN number 10, VLAN number 20 and VLAN number 30. That's easy for me. Everybody is okay or not? Say yes or no. You can able to configure 3 VLANs, VLAN number 10, 20 and 30. So here, what is your customer saying? The customer is saying that I have a separate DHCP server, and through the DHCP server, I want to assign the IP addresses to VLAN number 10, 20 and 30. Then my concern is that where I am going to keep this DHCP server. Guys, everybody is clear or not? Say yes or no. Are you understand? So here my concern is that customer has a separate DHCP server, and through this DHCP server he want to assign the IP addresses to 3 VLANs, right? So which means we need to configure 3 DHCP pools, right guys? one for VLAN number 10, one for VLAN number 20, and third one for VLAN number 30. But my question is that where we have to keep this DHCP server, which means whoever join into VLAN number 10, they need to contact the DHCP server and they have to get the IP address from the DHCP pool. Are you clear, everybody? Guys, you try to understand what I am trying to explain. Yeah? Yeah, because we are discussing about complete the real-time scenarios, guys, right? So our lab sir belongs to totally real-time scenario. That's why you guys has to be understand in that way. So now VLAN number 10, whoever belongs to VLAN number 10, they have to contact the DHCP server and they need to get the IP address. Why? We configured a DHCP pool inside your DHCP server. Yes or no? First of all, did you understand the problem, guys? Everybody? Yeah? And same time, whenever somebody join into VLAN number 20, they need to contact the DHCP server and they need to get the IP address from there. And same way for VLAN number 30. So in this scenario, how you are going to achieve this? Can you please tell me? Everybody, give me answers, guys. Think. Please take your book and write it. Draw this, everybody. Now, the problem is, I can able to create the VLANs, no issues. I can shift the ports, no issues. But the problem is, I have a DHCP server. So where I am going to keep this DHCP server? Because this DHCP server should be available for everybody. Are you understand, guys? Everybody. Say yes or no. Here, our problem is, the customer has a separate DHCP server. Inside that, he created a couple of DHCP pools for VLAN number 10, 20, and 30. So whoever belongs to VLAN number 10, they need to go and they have to contact the DHCP server and they need to get the IP address. Why? Because our job was very easy. In case if customer tells you, boss, I don't have any DHCP server, you can configure inside the switch. Our job is more easy. But here the customer, he don't want to configure any DHCP inside your switch. He is expecting he is having a separate DHCP. That time, how you are going to solve this problem? Everyone, any idea? Madam Singh, I think before Mayur also trying to give some. Can you please explain to me how you are going to achieve this? Nilesh, can you please explain to me a little bit clear? We can create virtual interface on each IP address. Okay, that is anyway, it's fine, ma'am. We are going to create that virtual interfaces. Why? Because we want to do inter-VLAN routing. Why? Because my layer 3 switch is going to act as a gateway for each and every VLAN. Right, guys? So what we are going to do, we will configure the 3 VLANs. Then after that, I will create SVIs. Right? For VLAN number 10, for VLAN number 20 and 30. That is I am clear. But my concern is that where you are going to keep this DHCP server. Guys, this is totally your understanding. You understand how you are going to design, it's up to you. There is no limitations for technology. I don't know what is native VLAN. Connect DHCP server on port on L3 switch and configure that port as a trunk. Did you notice one thing here, guys? Suvesh is saying that connect DHCP server on port on L3 switch. Okay, we are going to connect, let's say, see here, guys, what Suvesh is trying to say. Let's say here, I connected into port number 4. Okay, everybody, guys, and we configure it as a trunk. Once you configure it as a trunk, does your server in other side also it should understand the trunk? Say yes or no, everybody. Your switch side you configured as a trunk, but other side your server also should understand trunk, right? But are you sure that your servers can understand the trunk? Are you understand, guys? Yeah, think about it. Yes, Uvesh, maybe your servers they don't understand it. Yeah, maybe your servers they don't understand what is .1q protocol, right, guys? Yep. So in that case, that is not correct. But your logic is correct, Suvesh. Good, very good, man. Your logic is correct. The way you are thinking is nice. And what is alternate, guys? Anybody has a solution? How you are going to achieve this problem? Everybody. Okay. If I am there in your place, what I am going to do? I will tell to the customer, Let's go and configure one more VLAN, which is VLAN number 40. Then I will say this is your server VLAN. Understand, guys? Everybody? Then after that, I'm going to configure one SVI. So I'm going to say 192.168.48.1. Then I'm going to keep this server into server VLAN, which is VLAN number 40. Are you clear, everybody, guys? Everybody understand this concept? Yeah? So then what I'm going to do, I'm going to each and every VLAN, I will create interface VLAN number 10. You know that SVI, right? Then I will assign the IP address as 192.168.10.1. Then /24 is the mask. Then after that, there is a magic command is there, guys. The command is IP helper. Are you clear, everybody? IP helper address. Then I will tell that 192.168. Let's say my DHCP server is 40.5. I will give 192.168.40.5. I'll give you this IP. The moment when somebody asking the IP address, immediately, guys, everybody is okay or not? Say yes or no. Are you following? Don't get confused, guys. You understand? Because the IP helper, what it does, it's going to tell you who is your DHCP server. So anyway, we are going to enable the IP routing, right, guys? Whenever you enable the IP routing, we can able to communicate from one VLAN to another VLAN, right or wrong, everybody? So in that case, what will happen? Whenever somebody connected with VLAN number 10, then immediately they will ask who is my DHCP server. Then inside the interface VLAN number 10, you said that, guys, everybody is okay. Yeah, you said that IP helper address, which means you just go and contact for the DHCP server 192.168.40.5. Then immediately the request, what it will do, it will go to the DHCP server and it will check that, do you have any DHCP pool for VLAN number 10? Yes, we have a DHCP pool for VLAN number 10. And immediately it will request and it's going to get the IP address from there. Is it clear? Can we see this lab, everybody? If you like, I would like to show you to you. Yeah, can we see this? Guys, everybody understand or not? Before, I think Bhupesh or somebody told me this. Sir, we are going to use IP helper address. Yeah, this IP helper address command is going to tell you who is your DHCP server. Yeah, so that whenever you tell 192.168.40.5 inside your layer 3 interface, which is your SVI, then immediately the request will go and contact the DHCP. Yeah, we will going to see this lab, guys, so that you will get more clear. Yeah, I think Madam Singh, she asked this question before. In case if the customer has a DHCP server, how you are going to achieve it, right? So let's go and do it now. Okay, guys, everybody. Yep, let's go now. Guys, everybody is clear or not what we are trying to achieve here? Because we are trying to achieve, if the customer has a separate DHCP server, that time how you are going to get the IP addresses. That's what we are trying to achieve. Because it's easy for us to configure the DHCP inside your switch or inside your router. But the customer, he mentioned that I have a separate DHCP server and all the VLANs, they have to get the IP address from the DHCP pool. Yeah, separate DHCP server. This is what he's trying to achieve. Let's go and log in now. Yeah. Now what I want to do, guys, first of all, you and me can do this. Are you going to interact with me so that we will finish it very fast? Yeah. So first of all, what I have to do, guys? How to design my topology? First, we need to design the topology. Can we do it? Yeah. First of all, which device I am going to take it here? Take the switch, right? So let's go to the switch now. Very good. And which switch we will take? We will take 3560 or 3650. Decide yourself. We have two layer 3 switches over there. 3650. Good. Okay. I took the 3650. Then after that, what we need to do? We will take 3 pieces. Okay. Let's go and take 3 computers. PC1, PC2, then PC3. Right, guys? So I have taken 3 computers. Then after that, connections. So what is the connectivity between PC and, oh good, straight cable, nice. So for first port I am going to connect it to PC1. The second port I am connecting to PC2. The third port I am going to connect to PC3. Then what else we wanted, guys? DHCP server. Yeah, this is very important for us. We have a server over there, guys. See here, there is a server is there. Take that server. So this is my DHCP server. So which port we are going to connect, Nilesh? Port number 4, straight cable. Good. So port number 4 we connected to the DHCP server. So this is my physical connectivity. Right, guys? This is my topology. So I build my network. Now I want to do configurations now. So what is the first configuration, guys? Help me out. Everybody. Guys, you and me can do this lab. Don't worry. Don't feel shy. Even if you do it wrong, there is no problem. Yeah? Create the VLANs. Let's go and do it, man. Perfect, guys. And did you notice one thing, guys? Whenever you take layer 3 switch, did you notice one thing? All your interfaces are showing in the red. The switch is not coming up. What's the reason? The switch is down. Did you notice that? The switch is down. Ah, very good, man. Power supply. There is no power. No, 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 not a traffic, ma'am. Not a traffic. There is no power supply. This is what we discussed. I think you forgot it. Yeah? See here, there is no power supply. Yeah, ma'am, did you see here? Here. This is the one. There is no power supply. So you need to take this power supply and you have to connect it. Yeah? Let's go and do it. That's it. Now the moment when you connect, see, it's powered up. Right, guys? Then what is the next step? Let it be powered up. Guys, everybody has to follow steps. You need to learn the steps. It's very important for you. Because especially for CCA lab, whenever you are going to do, you need to know step by step, step by step. So once if you understand from now onwards, it's easy for you. Yeah? Good. Now let's go here. Yeah. Do I need to say yes or no? Help me out, guys. Do I need to say yes or no? No. Then after that, enable. Then after that, go to the configuration mode, right? Then after that, first we need to change the host name, guys. Keep remember that. Yeah, change the host name. Then after that, I'm going to give the host name as L3 switch. Yeah, but make sure that don't give like that, guys. Whenever you are working in the production, make sure that give it to the proper names. Yeah. Now after that, usually what people are going to do, they are going to enable the console password, they are going to enable the telnet password, they are going to enable the, you understand, some of the basic steps they are going to do it. This is the way of doing the configurations, but anyway it's fine. So now you are saying that configure the VLANs. So shall I configure the VLANs now? Yeah? Yes. So first VLAN number 10, right, guys? So do we need to give a name for VLAN? What is the name of this VLAN? Help me out. User VLAN. Yeah. VLAN number 20. Name. Manager VLAN. VLAN number 30. Name. Guest VLAN. Then VLAN number 40. Do we require VLAN number 40 or not? As per our design. Yeah. That's good. Then name. Server VLAN. There you go. Now do show VLAN brief. Is it clear, guys? Oh, I need to make it a little bit big. Yeah, is it clear? So far we have configured 3 VLANs. Now what is my next step, guys? What is my next step? Help me out. We configured 4 VLANs. Port assignment. Right, guys? Now we need to shift the ports into the specific VLANs. So what we are going to do now? Let's go and do that. Do right. Then after that, interface gigabit Ethernet 1/0/1. Then switch port. Help me out, guys. It's not fast Ethernet, ma'am. It's a gigabit Ethernet. Did you see there? It's a gigabit Ethernet. Yep. Then switch port. Help me out guys, everybody. Switch port mode, access, then switch port access, VLAN number 10. There you go. Then after that, interface gigabit ethernet 1/0/2, then switch port mode access, then switch port access VLAN number 20. There you go. Then after that, interface gigabit ethernet 1/0/3. Right guys, because each and every port I am shifting into different VLANs. Port number 1 into VLAN number 10, port number 2 into VLAN number 20, port number 3 into VLAN number 30. There you go. Then port number 4 into VLAN number 40. There you go. So now verification. Show VLAN brief. Now, did you see here port number 1 into VLAN number 10, port number 2 into VLAN number 20, port number 3 into VLAN number 30, port number 4 into VLAN number 40. Is it clear everybody guys? Then after that I am going to save the configuration. Right. What is the next step now? Help me out guys, everybody. Create SVI. Very good. So I'm going to configure SVI. So by default, how many SVIs are there? By default, how many SVIs are there inside your switch? Only one. Actually, that is belongs to which VLAN? That SVI belongs to which VLAN? VLAN number 1. So to see that, what is the command we are going to type? To see that, what is the command you are going to type? Show IP interface brief. Show IP interface brief. There you go. Right? So now I am going to configure 3 or 4. How many SVIs we need to configure it guys? 3 or 4? Help me out, Madam Singh. 4. So let's go and do that. Interface VLAN number 10, then IP address 192.168.10.1, 255.255.0. Then exit. Interface VLAN number 20, IP address 192.168.20.1, 255.255.0. Then interface VLAN number 30, IP address 192.168.30.1, 255.255.0. Then interface VLAN number 40, IP address 192.168.40.1, 255.255.0. There you go. Then show IP interface brief verification. Is it clear everybody? So we have done it. What is the next step? What is the next step guys? Yep. What is the next step? Oh, we are going to configure the DHCP? Go ahead. Guys, can I use the notepad because I cannot type all the comments? Yeah. Yeah? Can I use the notepad? Okay, good. Perfect. IP DHCP. First of all, what is the consideration we need to do it before you are going to configure the DHCP? As I told you, did you remember that we need to configure the excluded address? Right guys? What is meaning of excluded address? Can anyone explain to me there? What is excluded address? What is excluded address? So you are going to reserve some IP addresses, right? So type there. Excluded address. Then I am going to say 192.168.10.1 to 192.168.10.10. Then after that, yeah, we need to create IP address range that is inside your IP DHCP pool. You understand, Nilesh? First, we are going to exclude the range because how many IP addresses you are going to reserve? That's what you are going to mention. Are you understand, Nilesh? Yeah. Now I am going to exclude 20, 30, and 40 as well. So now, and I have a quick question. 20 I am configuring now. 30 I am configuring now. But I have a quick question, guys. For servers, do we require to configure DHCP pool in real time? No. Keep remember this one, guys. For always the servers have a static IP address. We never create the DHCP pool. Keep remember this. So that's why we don't require the DHCP pool for your servers. Is it clear, everybody? Understand this? Say yes or no, everybody. It's very important to understand these kind of things, guys. Yeah. Now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to configure the DHCP pools. Can we configure it now? So IP DHCP pool, This is for VLAN number 10. Then network 192.168.10.0, then subnet mask. Then after that, default router 192.168.10.1, DNS server 4.2.2.2. There you go. Then after that, copy this pool and paste it. Paste it. So the second one for VLAN number 20. Then third one for VLAN number 30. Yes, go ahead, Anil. Because we don't have any DNS server now, man. Yeah, that's why we are going to use either 4.2.2.2 or 8.8.8.8. These are the public DNS servers, right? For example, yeah, these are the global DNS servers, you can say. And in case if you are in Dubai, we have a 213.42.20.20 and 195.229.219.224, something. Yeah. So these are the public DNS in case if you are in Dubai. In case if you are working in Dubai, and that is our public DNS from Etisalat. We have a two service providers here. One is Do, other one is Etisalat. But mostly we are going to use this 4.2.2. Why? Because these are the global DNS servers. Yeah. But again, the request will be late here. Why? Because whenever you try to access any website, all the way the request will go to this DNS server. But if your service provider is nearby you, so your request you have to send it to your service provider. That's why we are going to use the local DNS servers. Is it clear? Everybody, guys? Yeah? Perfect. Let's go now. So I'm going to copy paste. And also, guys, whatever steps we did it, even you can open the notepad and you can type all the commands from host name, from VLANs, everything if you want to practice. For example, in your mind some logic is there. Everything you can paste, you can type it in your notepad and you can copy it and paste it. Right or wrong, guys? Yeah? Let's go. Now I'm going to copy and paste conft, then after that right click and paste. There you go. Yeah, in case if your commands is wrong, spelling mistakes are there, you can able to see it also. So far it's good. Everybody do right. Now do show run verification. Did you notice that? We have configured the DHCP pool for VLAN number 10, 20 and 30. Now what is the next step, guys? Everybody help me out. IP routing. Very good, man. Really good, because the steps is perfectly all right. So I'm going to configure the IP routing now. Let's go and do that. IP routing. Now perfectly all right. Now to see the routing table, which is the command you are going to use? To see the routing table, which is the command you are going to use? Show IP route. Then when I type show IP route, what are the networks I can able to see at the moment? What are the networks I can able to see? The connected networks. What are those? What are those the connected networks? Everybody. Right now if I type show IP route connected, because there is one command also there, right? Did you remember? We discussed about it. Yeah, guys. Did you remember that? We discussed about it. Show IP route connected. So now if I enter this, what is the output will come? What is the output? I can see 192.168.10. I can see 192.168.20. And I can see 192.168.30. And I can see 192.168.40. Madam Singh, we configured 4, right? Did you remember? We configured 4 SVIs. Guys, everybody. Yeah? See there. You forgot it, man. Yeah? No problem. No problem. Yeah, this is what, guys, most of the guys is going for CCNA, right? So make sure that, very smart. See, one interface we configured for VLAN number 10, other one for VLAN number 20, third one for VR 30, and fourth one for 40. Yeah, no problem. But make sure that you should be smart. Yeah? Right. Now, what is the next step? Help me out, guys. What is the next step? You guys did one big mistake, man. You know what is the big mistake you guys did? Can anyone know that? Because I'm trying to ask, but you guys are not understanding. Yeah, DHCP server, but we don't want to configure the DHCP pools here. Right, guys? My God. Yeah. Guys, yeah, see there, don't be confused. It's happened. That's why I'm trying to tell you, before you are going to do your lab, uh, make sure that you just spend more time to understand what you are trying to achieve. Write the steps, what are the steps you are going to do, right? So see here, I don't want to configure the DHCP inside my layer 3 switch. I have a separate DHCP server. This is what the customer told you, right or wrong? So now what I have to do now, I need to remove it. Yeah, I need to remove it this, right guys? Then how to remove it? Anyway, we didn't see how to remove it so far. So can we remove this? How to remove it, guys? Say I enter into the configuration mode. Then after that I type do show run. Then I can see. Now first of all, to remove the configurations, no problem guys, don't feel bad. Yeah. Now you can type no IP DHCP. Copy. Yeah, in front of the command you need to type this. Guys, some people, they do not know how to remove it. It's good for you to understand as well. Say no. Then after that, the second one. Copy and paste. Then after that, say no. Copy and paste. Then after that, say no. IP DHCP pool. Even I forgot it, man. Because most of the guys are following step by step. That's why I forgot it. It's nice, guys. Don't feel bad. Copy, then paste. Then after that, no. Perfect. So far we did it. Now verify it. So everything is gone. Did you notice that one, guys? Yeah? Everybody is clear. Do you know that how to delete it? Yeah? Now what is the next step now? Help me out, guys. What is the next step? What is the next step now? Everybody, what is the next step now? Now we need to go on to the DHCP server. There we need to configure the DHCP pool, right? So now we are going to configure the DHCP server. So now let's click on the DHCP server. Then here what you have to do, you need to go to the services, then click on the DHCP. Did you notice here, guys? If you are doing it first time, don't take tension. Just go to the services and click on the DHCP. Then first of all, did you notice here the DHCP pool, the service is on or off? So you need to say on. Then after that, what you are going to do now? Help me out. Guys, I don't know, that's why I'm asking you. Do you know it or not? Help me out, guys. Yeah, first you need to specify the pool name. Yeah. So I'm going to say my pool name is for VLAN number 10. Then after that, I need to give the default gateway, which is 192.168.10.1. Right, guys? Then after that, the DNS server 4.2.2. Then starting IP address is 192.168.10.11. Subnet mask 255.255.255.0. Maximum number of users, let's say I have 10. Is it clear? Then after that, click add. Did you see here, everybody, guys? Is it added? Yep. Then after that, let's go to VLAN number 20. Then after that, I need to type 20.1. Then after that, you can give 20.11. Then maximum is fine. Then click add. Oh, man, I think I need to save, I believe, right? Guys, don't get confused. I'm making you confused. Did you see here? 20.1 is added. Don't worry, man. Just I'm trying to make you, confused. Yeah? Is it clear? 20. Guys, everybody seeing, right? See there. There is a pool over there for VLAN number 10 and 20. Right? Then after that, let's go to 30. Don't feel, man. Don't scare for anything. We will do everything. Yeah? 30. What is this? Maximum should be, we keep as 0 for all IP? No. If you keep it 0, where is that? Where is maximum, buddy? Here the maximum number of users, just I put it as a 10, Rakesh, because I don't have much computers there in that network. Right, Rakesh? That's why I just kept as a 10. Okay, good. Now let's go and see this. And 4.2.2 and the gateway is 30.1. Then after that, click add. Did you notice, guys? Everybody? Is it clear? So far we configured 3 DSCP pools. The first one for VLAN number 10, the second one for VLAN number 20, the third one for VLAN number 30. Guys, but in the real time, whenever you are going to do this task, make sure that you need to understand the Windows server, right? In Windows server, you are going to configure the DSCP. Are you understand or not? Everybody? Yeah? Because some customers, they will tell you, I don't know how to configure it. You need to configure it in Windows Server. Right or wrong, guys? That's why, did you remember? I told to Mr. Sarvana. Did I involve you or not? Before I told you to everybody. Sarvana is going to involve, he is going to explain to you about Windows Server. Why? Because this is the stage you need to know. In case if you say that I don't know, then the customer, he feel himself, this guy, he doesn't know anything. Guys, everybody understand or not? Yeah, it's a Windows environment, man. Yes, that's why some people who are doing the CCNA or CCNP, they must do MCSE, Microsoft Certified System Engineer. Yeah, by default, actually, that's good, man. Smart, you are smart. Thank you, Anil, to remember. Yeah, everybody understand, guys. That's why for Sarvana, whoever joined there in Microsoft group, he is sharing the videos. Yeah, you guys can go through it, so that I will also recommend Sarvana to show how to configure DSCP and all. This is just in the packet tracer you are doing. Everybody understand or not? Say yes or no, guys. Madam Singh, are you clear? Yeah, because this is just we are doing at the packet tracer side, but reality it will be different. You are going to install the DSCP server. Yeah, we are going to install the DSCP server in the real time. We are going to take one Windows server and we are going to install the DSCP service. Then after that, we are going to configure the DSCP pools. But at the time of anybody ask you, you need to tell them, yes, sir, we need to, even if you don't know also, you have to tell them, yes, sir, you need to have a DSCP server like your Windows server. There you need to configure the pools for VLAN number 10, 20, and 30. Yeah, like that, because you can see it any YouTube video, you can learn it also. That's not a problem. So far it's clear. Can we go now? Is there anything else to be do here? Is there anything, guys? Nothing, right? So far everything is clear. Although we don't want to create VLAN number 40. Sumit, we discussed, no? For servers we don't do it, because for servers we don't want the DSCP. Yeah, servers always having a static IP. Understand, Sumit? Yeah, if you want, we will create it. No problem, man. Yeah, it's okay, no issues. Yeah, now what we have to do now, we need to assign the IP address to this server also. Right or wrong, guys? Because if anybody wants to talk to this server must have an IP address. Say yes or no, logically. Yeah, so now what we have to do, go to the configuration. Sorry, go to the desktop here, then click on the IP configuration. Even if you go to config, there also you can specify, but this is the best way. Most of the guys know about it. Then here what you have to do, static IP. What is the IP address? I'm going to give 192.168.40.5 and I'm going to give 192.168.40.1. Is it clear? Everybody understand or not? Say yes or no, guys. This is the IP address for your server. Yeah? Now, what I'm going to do now, let's go and check it now. Yeah? Now, let it be conclude again, guys. What we did, we configured the DSCP pool and we assigned the IP address as 192.168.40.5. We configured 3 pools, 10, 20, and 30 for 3 VLANs. Right? Now after this, what we are going to do now, for example, now if I go to this computer and if I select DSCP, then can I get the IP address? Say yes or no. Why? You configure the DSCP pools, no? What's wrong in that? What's wrong in that, man? We configured the DSCP pool inside my DSCP server, but we didn't tell to VLAN number 10. Right, guys? You should say like that. We didn't inform to each VLAN that there is a DSCP server is there. Right, guys? Sir, why we have created 4 VLANs if it is not required for server? Yeah, understood. Why we have created, ma'am, actually the requirement from the customer, there is a 3 VLANs, right? But we told to the customer, sir, keep one more VLAN for your servers. Whatever servers you have, you can keep it in separate VLAN. Are you clear, Mr. Singh? Yeah? Everybody? Guys, I think you're getting confused. Okay, but that's not used. Where it's not used, ma'am? We are using, no? Because we kept there in separate VLAN. Why I kept the separate VLAN? Because it's like my DMZ zone. Yeah? Because if I keep my servers into the separate network, it's for me is a good. I can apply the policies, I can apply the rules, I can write the access list, everything. We have shifted the ports. No, we shifted the ports. See, ma'am. See there. Guys, everybody. Ma'am, we shifted the ports. I think you didn't see it. Let's go and see it. Do show VLAN brief. Let's come back now. See here for VLAN number 10, I have shifted the port number 1. For VLAN number 20, I have shifted the, right? Port number 3, port number 4. Yeah? I think, ma'am, it's clear for you, right? Yogesh, what's your doubt? It's config as DHCP pool. I don't understand. Yogesh, what's your question, man? Yeah, Yogesh, what's your question? Ah, okay. It's fine. Yeah, guys, everybody is in proper track, right? Guys, everybody is fine. Say yes or no. Because I'm going to put more confuse after some time. Get ready. Be careful. Yeah. So if you see here, port number 1, we shifted into VLAN number 10. This guy is in VLAN number 10. This guy in VLAN number 20. This guy is in VLAN number 30. He is in 40. So here we configured all the DHCP pools for each and every VLAN, right? Everybody is clear. Now my concern is that if I go to this computer, if I go to this computer, don't get confused, guys. Then go to IP configuration. By default, it's static. If I select DHCP, can I get the IP? Say yes or no. No? Can I get the IP? Everybody, guys. Not only Madam Singh. Everybody has to give an answer. So far, we don't get the IP addresses. Right, guys? Why? Because we didn't tell IP helper address. Are you understand? Did you see here? We got APIPA IP address. Everybody seeing here. Madam Singh. Because we just configured the DHCP server. After that, we configured the DHCP pool. But we didn't tell to the VLANs that you have a DHCP server. So we need to go and we have to tell each and every VLAN, there is a DHCP server for you, and you just go. We already configured DHCP pool, and you can just go and contact and get the IP address. Madam Singh, are you understand? So for that, we need to use IP helper. That is the command. That's why we are doing this lab. Yeah, guys, everybody. Now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to the switch. Then after that, I'm going to each and every VLAN. There is a SVI we configured, right? Interface. Did you see here, guys? Everybody. Do show run. Did you configure this? Did you see here? Interface VLAN number 10, right? Just go here, interface VLAN number 10. Then specify IP helper address. IP helper address. Who is the IP helper, guys? Help me out. Everyone. Hello. Already IP address I configured it. What is the helper address? Helper address means that's your DHCP. Yeah. Who is your DHCP? Not 40.1. Mayur. 40.1 is the gateway for VLAN number 40. Guys, don't get confused. Yeah, it's already configured. Madam Singh, we configured the IP address already. Did you see here? Yeah. Now you need to specify the DHCP server IP. What's the DHCP server IP? 192.168.40.5. I think Madam Singh is getting confused, guys. Just a minute. Madam, you are okay now? Yeah. Because did you remember we configured SVAs? After we configured the VLANs, we shifted the ports. After that, we configured SVA for each and every VLAN. And also, Yogesh is also getting confused. Yogesh, do you understand? You should give here IP helper address as 40.5. Understand, Yogesh? There is one more guy also getting confused. 40.1. Mayur, you also getting confused. Yeah, it's not a 40.1. 40.1 is the gateway for VLAN number 40. Right? You understand, Mayur? Yep, good. Now I'm going to give 40.5. Now exit. Save the configuration. Yeah, that is our main DHCP IP. Yeah, it's fine, man. Now what I want to do, guys, help me out. What I want to do now? I configured for VLAN number 10. Now what I have to do now? Help me out, guys. Go to VLAN number 20 and do the same. Good. Interface VLAN number 20. Then after that, IP helper address 192.168.40.5. Then after that, interface VLAN number 30. IP helper address 192.168.40.5. There you go. Yeah, guys, let's go and check it now. Now, first of all, yeah, we can check now. I'm also so exciting, man. Let's go and do that. So static and select DHCP. Let's see here. Everybody, is it getting or not? Yeah, that's it, guys. You just follow. Just you need to have a logic. No need to worry. Your logic has to be clear. Yeah, now let's go to VLAN number 20. Let's go here. Desktop. This is VLAN number 20, right? Then after that, IP configuration, select the DHCP. Have you got it? 20. Everybody. Say yes or no, guys. Yeah. Now after that, let's go to VLAN number 30. Just you need to know the logic. That's it. Desktop, IP configuration, select the DHCP. You got it, 30. Everybody, guys. Yep. That's it. Now, my question for you guys. Be ready, everybody. Now, I'm going to VLAN number 10 computer. Let's see what is the IP address he got it. So now, can I communicate from VLAN number 10 to 20? Yep. Let's go and do that. You can do it. Why? Why, guys? Why you can able to communicate? Why you can able to communicate? What's the reason why they are able to communicating each other? Because you need to say like this, we enable the routing. Yeah, Rakesh, you need to say simply we enable the routing. That's why you are able to talk from one VLAN to another VLAN, right? So enter. So the first packet is going to drop. Still we didn't discuss about ARP, man. We should. Yeah, now after that, 30.11. Can I able to talk? Yeah, everybody. There you go. Can I able to talk 40.5? That's why we are getting IP address. You need to say like that. 40.5. There you go. Is it clear, guys, everybody? So far, everybody understand that. What is the purpose of IP helper address? Madam Singh, Mayur, Yogesh, everybody is clear. Yep. So far, it's clear for you why you are going to use IP helper address. So whenever you have a separate DHCP server, make sure that you need to go to each and every VLAN, right? But I want to put you in little bit confused. Are you ready? Are you ready, guys? Say yes or no. Yeah? Let's go, man. Wow. Let's go now. Now what I'm going to do now, let's say I'm going to remove this layer 3 switch and I'm going to connect to layer 2 switch. My God. Now, how you are going to configure it? Because the customer doesn't have a budget. He is having a layer 2 switch. He told you, Yogesh, come. We have a layer 2 switch. Need a router. Oh, Anil is giving some solution. Let's go follow Anil, guys. Yeah, Anil, go ahead. Tell me, man. Oh, okay. I'm going to take layer 2 switch. Yeah. First of all, I need to have a layer 2 switch here. Right? So let's take layer 2. From there, Anil, what I have to do? I'm going to connect a router. Yeah, that is router on stick. Guys, see, Anil is giving answers. Nobody is responding. Please. Yes. Yeah. Then what you have to do, Anil? This port where you are going to keep? This port. Let's say this port I'm going to connect to port number 5. Okay, Anil? Then you need to make it as a trunk. Okay, next. After that, After configuring the trunk, what you have to do? Guys, see, Anil is giving answers. Nobody is giving answers. Then configure sub-interfaces. Anil, how many sub-interfaces I need to configure? How many sub-interfaces? Ah, again, Madam Singh, you are wrong. Madam Singh, you are wrong again. Guys, I think, how many sub-interfaces? I don't want to give answer. You help me out, guys. Some people are saying 3, some people are saying 4. Actually, how many sub-interfaces we need to configure? Santosh is saying 3. Yeah, we need to configure 4 total, guys. Why? Why we need to configure 4? Santosh, see there. Why we need to configure 4? Because we have total 4 VLANs, right? Understand, Santosh? Because whenever any request is coming to this DHCP server, you need to route it back, because here the requests are coming from VLAN number 10, 20 and 30. They are contacting the DHCP server, right, Santosh? So again, you want to request back. So the router only is going to do the routing there. Yeah, try to understand. These are the secrets you need to understand. VLAN number 10, 20, 30 and 40. Total 4 VLANs, right? 4 sub-interfaces. Then after that 10.1, 20.1, 30.1, 40.1. Yeah, next. Anil, we are still following you. Tell me, what is the next? Help me out, guys. What is the next? Yeah, you configured this. Encapsulation, you did it. We appreciate that. But right now, the customer has a DHCP server, no? Yeah, Anil. The customer has a DHCP server now. These people now, they want to get the IP address from the DHCP server. Now your router is doing the routing, not the switch. So what is the next step, guys? Everybody, guys, do you understand? Already DHCP pools is configured here. It's there, no? Yeah, Santosh? Yeah, you did that. Yeah, Madam Singh, you are nice. But again, here we are discussing about what? We are discussing about IP helper command, right, ma'am? So again, what you have to do, you need to go each and every sub interface, and there we need to give IP helper address and give 40.5. Are you clear, everybody? Guys, everybody understanding or not? Can we do this lab? Don't get confused, man. Yeah? I think Madam Singh is ready, man. Let's go and see. She's saying, sir, show me first. Yeah, let's see here. Yep. So I'm going to remove this switch, guys. Yep. Let's go and remove it. Take this and remove this. Okay, the process is same, only that router. Then I will not show you, guys. Yogesh is saying everything is same. What is this, man, like that? Yeah, do you want to see this? Okay, yeah. Now Yogesh has to tell us the steps. Wait, guys. Yogesh has to tell. No problem. Yogesh, now what I have to do? What I have to do now, Yogesh? Help me out. Yogesh simply given one statement. Nothing, sir, like that. Yeah. No. Tell me. No problem. Today we will make you expert. Tell me, Yogesh. Now what you have to do? But you understood the concept. I'm really happy, Yogesh. You understood the concept. That's very important. Yeah. First, what you are going to do now? Help me out. Anil has given complete solution. Now you need to tell me. You understood the concept. Take layer 2 switch. Go ahead. Okay. I am taking layer 2 switch. Next. Help me out, Yogesh. After that. guys, help me out, Yogesh. Remaining people, no problem. Take router. Yeah, which router we are going to take, man? Which router we are going to take? Choose your choice. Which router we are going to take? 2911? Okay. But 28 is very old, huh? 28 is, even 29 also is end of life. Now ISR 4321, 4331, these are the routers in the market. Okay, I took 2911. Yeah, next. Help me out, guys. Because we need to do some other topics also now. Quickly. Make a connection. Yeah, straight cable. Take same thing. Next. Between here also, between router and switcher also. Yeah, guys? Yeah, next. Power on. Where? The router is already only required the configurations, man. Now you need to go to the hello, Suvesh, Rahul. Now we need to configure the layer 2 switch again, right? So can we do it with the notepad? One shot, we will copy paste. What do you think, guys? Now let's see how many guys know about the commands. Yeah, tell me now. So first of all, I'm going to enable. Then after that, I'm going to configuration mode. Then after that, I'm typing host name L2 switch. Right, guys? Then after that, I'm going to configure VLAN number 10, name. What is this VLAN name? Not sales. It's a user VLAN. No problem, man. Just kidding. Yeah. VLAN number 20, name. It's manager VLAN. Yeah. Next, VLAN number 30, name. Whose VLAN? The guest VLAN. Next, VLAN number 40, name. Who is this VLAN? Server VLAN. Yeah. Next, help me out, guys. Then I need to shift the ports, right? Right or wrong? Then after that, I need to shift interface faster than 0 by 1, switch port mode access, because this is 2960. It has all fast Ethernet ports, right? Switch port access, VLAN number 10. Right or wrong, guys? Help me out, man. Then after that, copy paste. Then after that, what I'm going to do, port number 2 into VLAN number 20, port number 3 into VLAN number 30, port number 4 into VLAN number 40. Then after this, I think port number 5, we need to make it as a trunk, right, guys? Because this is a trunk port, right, guys? Yeah, Anil, is it trunk port? Yeah? Yeah, Anil. Is it trunk port or what? Fast Ethernet 05. Let's go. Interface fast Ethernet 0/5. Switch port mode trunk. Then, man, lot of things has gone. You just go through the video. Yeah? Right. Fast Ethernet 0/5. We made it as a trunk. What else? Anything else is pending, guys? Anything else is pending here? So far, let's go and see here. We configured the VLANs. We shifted the ports. Then after that, we made it as a trunk. Is there anything is pending here? So far, nothing, right? Okay. Now what I'm going to do, copy, then go to the layer 2 switch, go to the CLI, so can I paste here directly? Say yes or no, guys. No, actually I type enable also. I am very smart now, see? Yeah. Can I paste directly? Control C, copy, and right click, then paste. That's it, one shot. There you go, done. Right, guys? Show VLAN brief, verifications. See, we configured 4 VLANs and we shifted the ports as well. Guys, everybody is okay? Say yes or no. Yeah? Perfect. Now what we are going to do now? Help me out. What is the next step? Yeah, we did that. No shutdown, we did it. It's already plug and play, Anil. Yeah? Go to the router. Right? Let's go and do that. What we have to do in the router? Can we do it in the notepad? That one also? Yeah, guys, so that you will be understand more and more. Yeah? Now the router configuration. So first of all, what you have to do? Enable. Then after that, conft. Then after that, host name, gateway. Then after that, which interface is connected there? Gigabit Ethernet 0 by 0, right? Interface Gigabit Ethernet 0 by 0. Then, help me out. No chat. right? Then after that, exit from there. Then interface gigabit ethernet 0 slash 0 dot, right guys? 10. Because I can give 1 also, but for me I am giving 10. Why? Because this is for VLAN number 10, right? Then after that, what is the next command? Help me out, guys. Hello, help me out. No, if you type the IP address, it doesn't take. We saw that already. Here you need to type one magic command. We discussed about it. Yeah, man. So Yogesh is not practicing. Mayur is not practicing. Suvesh is not practicing. It's very important, man. Encapsulation dot one q. Then this is for which VLAN? 10. Then after that, IP address 192.168.10.1, 255.255.0, right? Then after that, copy, paste, paste, and we need 4, right? Are you clear, guys? Everybody? This is for 20. Yeah? This is for 20 VLAN, 20.1. This is for 30. This is for 30 VLAN, 30.1. This is for 40. And this is for 40.1. Anything is pending, guys? There is something we missed out. What is that? What is this? No shutdown we already given on the physical interface, ma'am. DNS already we configured inside the DHCP pool. Yeah, IP helper address. Hello, you no need to do routing. It's already a router. It does the routing by default. Yeah, Rakesh? We miss IP helper address. Yeah? So what you are going to do now? You need to go each and every interface. There you need to type IP helper address. Right, guys? Say yes or no. Everybody. Madam Singh. Understand? Yeah. 192.168.40.5. This is the command. Yeah. IP helper hyphen address. You need to type this command everywhere except VLAN number 40. Right. Is it clear, everybody, guys? Everybody okay or not? Yeah. So now let's go and copy it this. Anything we missed? So far it's good. Yeah. Control C, copy. Now go to the router. Then after that, just copy paste. Go to the CLI. Then after that, do I need to say yes or no? No. Then after that, can I copy paste? Yeah. Everything in one shot. Finish. There you go. Done. Yeah, guys. Save the configuration. Verification. Show IP interface brief. Did you see here? Everything is clear, guys. Yeah. Now if I want to see the routing table, how can I see? If I want to see the routing table, how can I see? You can type show IP route, and I want to see only connected networks. Just type connected. That's it. Is it clear, everybody? Yep. Now if I want to see who is the trunk is enabled or not inside my switch, what is the command we need to type? Hey, Dinesh is back, man. How are you, Dinesh? Show IP route. Huh? Show IP trunk. Show IP trunk or show interface trunk? Show interface trunk. Yeah. So it's fine. Fast Ethernet 05 is acting as a trunk. Right, guys? So now, can we test now? Does it going to work? Yeah. Does it going to work? Let's go. Now, go to the IP configuration, select the static first. Then after that, select DHCP. Now this time, you will get the IP address from where? From your router. Right, guys? It's working. Now let's go and do that. I will ask you one more question, guys. How I know that? Go to static and select DHCP 20.12. It's working now. Oh, oh, who is that, man? Static. Select the DHCP. working. Right guys? Everybody is okay or not? Now I want to know my router is acting as a DHCP or not. Oh, sorry. Who is acting as a DHCP here? Guys, who is acting as a DHCP here? My server. But maybe I am getting a doubt. Maybe my router is giving the IP. So there is one command to verify. In case if you are getting the IP address from your router, there is a command is there. Which is that command, guys? Ah, nice, man. Very good, Gadi. Yeah? You need to type either show IP DHCP binding, or you can type show IP DHCP pool. Understand, guys? In case if you get a doubt, you can type that command. See, I am not getting any output. Did you see here? Yeah, so it's confirmed that I am getting the IP address from my DHCP. So everybody is okay or not with layer 2 switch? I am planning to ask some questions, guys. Are you ready? Guys, can I give you this complete copy paste? Can I give you this? What do you think? You want this? Yeah? Because maybe it will be helpful for you. Just copy it, guys. Sorry, I just post it there. You just copy paste in your notepad. Yeah, this is for layer 2 switch. Yeah, I know you guys can do it, but maybe in case. Okay, can I ask you questions, guys? I want to put everybody into the confusing state now. How many of you ready? Yeah? Okay, let's go. Yeah? Now I'm going to take one computer here. Yeah? Try to understand, guys. Just I'm trying to figure it out. So you guys are clear. This is in VLAN number 10. This is in VLAN number 20. This is in VLAN number 30. And this guy is in 40. And everybody is clear what is the importance of IP helper. Any doubts about IP helper so far? No. Clear. Very good. Now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take one computer here and I will connect here, guys, one PC. And by default, this is connected to fast Ethernet 0/6. And I don't want to keep this computer into any VLAN. If you don't keep any VLAN, by default, it belongs to which VLAN? VLAN number 1. Yeah, VLAN number 1. Right, guys? Okay, now for VLAN number 1, I want to give the IP address. For VLAN number 1, let's say I am decided to use 192.168.100.0/24. So whoever belongs to VLAN number 1, they need to get the IP address from VLAN number 1. That is 192.168.100.0. So in that case, what are the changes you are going to do? Now people, many of them, they have a doubt. Seshu, what is native VLAN? What is native VLAN? Many of them, they used to have this doubt. Are you understand, guys? Everybody, Madam Singh. Yep, because by default, whenever you type show interface trunk, did you notice that one important thing, guys? Did you notice that? I'm not putting you confused, guys, just I'm trying to make you understand. Whenever you type show interface trunk, did you see here native VLAN? What is native VLAN exactly? That's what we are going to see now. Is it clear, everybody? Are you understand, guys? Say yes or no. So now what I'm trying to do now, I'm asking you a question. Yeah, in case if I tell you, Anil, let's keep this one into VLAN number 50, it's easy job for you. Right, Anil? If I tell to Anil, just take one computer and keep it into VLAN number 50 and configure one more DHCP pool here. And Anil, what you will do, you will configure one more DHCP pool and you will configure one more interface here. Right? Say yes or no, everybody. Okay, first we will do one thing, guys, to understand you more. Let's say this is belongs to VLAN number 10, this is 20, this is 30, and this is 40. And your manager came and he said that Okay, yeah, I need one more VLAN, which is VLAN number 50. Can you please configure it and keep on device and keep a DHCP pool and all? So for that, what you are going to do? First, we will try to do that. Add one more PC. Are you ready, guys? Can we do that? Say yes or no, everybody. Yeah, let's go. And your manager said that, say you keep, okay, I keep one more. And after that, and I'm going to connect this. Yeah, and I connected to port number 6. Yeah, now what I have to do? Help me out. Create one more VLAN. Okay, I'll do that, no issues. Guys, everybody is following, right? conft, then VLAN number 50. Name, what is the name you want to give, guys? Anyone? There you go. Okay, I put it as a sales VLAN. Yeah, do show VLAN brief. Yeah, VLAN number 50 has created. Next, next, shift the port, interface fast Ethernet 0/6, switch port mode access and switch port access VLAN number 50. There you go. Done. Verification. That is also done. Guys, these are your day-to-day activities I'm telling you. Because whenever you are working in the production, these are your day-to-day activity. Yeah, next, what you are going to do? Configure subinterface on the router. But before configuring subinterface of the router, can I do some changes in the DHCP server, Suresh? What do you think? Can we finish it out here? Can we go on top layer? What do you think? Yeah? Can we do it here, first of all? Okay, go to the DHCP server. Yeah, go to the DHCP server. And where you have to go? Help me out, guys. Where I have to go to configure the DHCP pool in packet tracer? Services. Good. Then after that, DHCP. Already it's on. DHCP is already on. That's why you are getting. Now, help me out. Pool name. Okay. VLAN 40. Default gateway. 192.168.50.1. Right? Then after that, DNS server 4.2.2 and IP address starting 50.11. No, I want to start from 11, Yogesh. Yeah, because 50.1 is acting as a gateway. Then after that, I want only 10 IPs. Clear? Everybody, can I click add or save? Add. There you go. Where is that, man? I need to max. Okay. Is it clear, guys? Did you see here? Oh, is it VLAN number 40 or 50, buddy? It's 50, right? Yeah, VLAN name is fine, man. Anyone name. Okay. Then now I did changes. Wow. Then after that, do I need to click add or save? If I do some changes, save. Yeah, that's important, buddy. Yeah, don't say add. If you click add, it will come on more. Yeah. See here. Is it clear? Everything. DHCP side is clear. Perfect. Now what I'm going to do now? What is the changes I need to do it? So I have done it my DHCP side. Then next. Next. Help me out, guys. In layer to switch side, I have done it. Now you need to say go to router. Right? Go to the router. Then after that, verify the command one time. Show IP interface brief. Already 4 sub-interfaces are configured. Now, config sub-interface. How? How? Help me out. Type the commands for me there. One sec, guys. I just connected to the power. Actually, I forgot to connect the power. One sec, please. Okay, I need to go to the configuration mode, right? So conft interface gigabit ethernet 0/0.50. Then help me out. What is the command? Encapsulation .1 Q50. Then after that, IP address 192.168.50.1, 255.255.0. Then next, IP helper address. Who is IP helper here? Who is your DHCP? Help me out, guys. 192.168.40.5. There you go. Is it done? Clear? Everybody? Everybody is clear? Say yes or no. Right? Now what I'm going to do, guys? Now what I'm going to do now? Verify. How? I need to go to this computer. This is connected to 50.6, right? Yeah. Then go to this computer. Then after that, go to the desktop. IP configuration. By default, it's in static. So I need to check in the DHCP, right? I have to select as a DHCP. Now I can able to see the IP address. Is it clear? Everybody, it got the IP address from 50. Right, guys? So far you understand. Now, this is okay for me. I am very much happy. But my concern is that I am coming back to you again. Now I need to put Anil into the problem now. Sorry, you said that it will not take IP from DNS server. No, I don't understand, ma'am. See here, what DNS server? We configured the DHCP, right? Inside the DHCP pool, we given the DNS server IP 4.2.2.2. Yeah? Understand, ma'am? No, I think you have something else. Can you please talk to me directly?
Yes, sir. Actually, you in the beginning you told right that we there's a custom requirement, and we need to add a separate PC, and it should take IP from not from the DNS server pool, but
No,
from
no,
some.
no. This server is going to act as a DHCP. So
Okay.
right now what it does, it's going to give the IP addresses to all your VLANs. Some customers, what they are going to do, they are going to have a separate server and they are going to configure DNS inside.
Okay. Then why we have added this VLAN 50 and we have configured it on the HCP server which is already exist?
No, there is no, it's not existed. We configured now. Did you see here? I'm
No,
going,
I got your point. We have added for VLAN 50 as well in this existing DNS server.
it's not a DNS, ma'am, it's a DHCP server actually.
Sorry, the HCP server.
Yeah, it's a DHCP server because we need a DHCP pool for that VLAN, right? Did you see here?
Okay,
We
okay.
configured one more DHCP pool for VLAN number 50, and these people also they want to access the internet. That's why what I said, if you want to access the internet, use this DNS server. It's a public DNS. For example, what you are going to do, you are going to type www.google.com, right, ma'am? So
Yes.
whenever you type google.com, this request has to go to your internet. But before it go to the internet, you need to have a DNS. What DNS is going to do? It's going to resolve this name to
Master.
IP address, right?
Mhm.
That's why I'm saying that every DHCP pool use this DNS server to resolve your name to IP. Then after that, it will go to the internet. I
Okay, okay. I think I misunderstood the scenario.
okay. No, actually, our concept is that because we configured the DHCP server here, what is the concept of the customer? Customer is saying that we have a couple of VLANs, right? For each and every VLAN, don't configure the DHCP pool inside the router or inside the switch. I am expecting to configure all the pools in separate DHCP server. So this is the server which is going to maintain the IP address pools.
Okay, okay. I thought that the new PC which we have added,
Hmm.
it will take the IPs from not from the DNS DHCP server which is already existed,
Hmm.
but from somewhere else.
Ah, okay. If you want, you will do that one also, no issues.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I think you are about to configure it
Ah,
or
okay, okay, okay. No, actually, what I'm saying that maybe sometimes customers, what they are going to do, they will come
okay.
to you and they will
Maybe
tell
they
you,
will go ahead and they will ask that we need more PCs to be added,
ah,
right? Okay, okay.
yeah,
Thank you, sir.
yeah. Guys, everybody is clear. Understand that? Yeah. Now I want to ask you one more question, guys. Everybody. I think most of the people are leave now. Ah, no, still it's there. Good. Right, guys. Can I ask you the question? Everybody. Yep. Now, what I'm going to do now, I just want to take one computer. Okay, guys? I want to take one more computer. Then this computer, let's say I'm going to connect it to fast Ethernet 0/7. Yep. And I don't want to keep into any other VLAN. If you don't keep into any other VLAN, what is the default VLAN for this computer? Everybody. Say VLAN number 1. Right? Now, my question is that whenever somebody in VLAN number 1, they need to get the IP address 192.168.100.0 network. And the DHCP should be from here in your DHCP server. Anil, now I need, Madam Singh, I need answers now. I think you understand everybody. My question is clear or not? Say yes or no, guys. First of all, try to understand. My question is clear to you or not? Yeah, now give me the answer. Now give me the answer. Here, try to understand that. Okay, first he is saying that create the DHCP pool for VLAN number 1. Rakesh and Nilesh, perfect. Guys, everybody agree with that? Everybody understand? First they are saying that, buddy, first create the pool. First create the pool inside the DHCP, right? Okay, what is the subnet? What is the subnet we are going to use, guys? What is the subnet we are going to use? No, subnet, man. Subnet in the sense the IP address range, the network, 192.168.100, right? That is the network we are going to use, which is /24. So can we go and do that? So what I have to do, I need to go to the DHCP server, right, guys? Everybody. I need to go to the DHCP server. There what I have to do? There what I have to do, guys? Help me out. Configure the DHCP pool. So I'm going to say VLAN 100. Yeah, or I can say VLAN number 1 this, right? Then what is the default gateway? 192.168.100.1. Then after that, what is the DNS? 4.2.2.2. Then after that, what is the range? 100.11. Okay, good. Then after that, I just need only 10 IPs. Yeah. Then I need to click add or save. Add. So I can see here. Everybody is clear? So I configured one more DHCP pool for VLAN number 1. Now, now the biggest challenge has come, guys. Tell me now, what you are going to do now? Think in your logic, don't worry. Now we configure the DHCP pool for VLAN number 100 here. Yep. And here, did you remember we configured it as a trunk? Okay. Right? So what you are going to do now? What is the next step, guys? Help me out. Take a PC. Okay, no problem. I'll take a PC. And connect. Okay, I'm going to connect. Done. Next. Go to PC and select DHCP. Okay. Is it correct what Rakesh is saying? Guys, what Rakesh is saying is correct or not? Rakesh is saying that Seshu just go to the PC and select as a DHCP. But did you remember one thing? You forgot the basics. Did you remember one thing, Rakesh? By default, every port into dynamic auto or dynamic disable, did you remember? We discussed something, right? So we need to make it either access port or trunk port, right? So first of all, what you have to do? You need to make it as an access port. Then after that, by default, it's in VLAN number 1. So you no need to say switch port access VLAN number 1, right? Guys, everybody understand that? Concept is clear or not? Don't forget it. So what I have to do, I need to go to fast Ethernet 0/7. And now I need to ask you a question again. Rakesh, by default, if I want to know what is the port mode, how I know that? There is a command is there. I want to see fast Ethernet 0/7. What is the default mode? Yeah, Rakesh, are you understand? What is the command you are going to type? Everybody. We know one big command is there. Wow, good man. Switch port show interface fast ethernet 0/7 then switch port. This is the command you need to type, right? So by default this is in dynamic auto mode, right, Rakesh? So now what I'm going to do, I need to make it as an access port, right? How to do that? Interface fast ethernet 0/7, then you can say switch port mode access. That's it. By default it's in VLAN number 1, so you no need to worry, right, Rakesh? Yep. Now if you type show VLAN brief, then you can see there port number 7 is belongs to VLAN number 1, right? Okay, what is the next? Now guys, Rakesh is saying that, say you go here, go to the desktop and click on IP configuration, then select the DHCP, right? Everybody agree? Select the DHCP. See there, you will get IP address from, I believe, Apipa. Did you see here? Everybody, it's not getting the IP address from, yeah, see, it's not getting the IP address from your DHCP server. Rakesh, do you understand the problem here? Do you understand the problem here? Yeah? Okay, Rakesh is saying that, Seshu, you use IP helper. Where I have to use, Rakesh, IP helper? What I have to do now? What I have to do now? On router. Okay, let's go to the router now. Help me out, Rakesh. Hmm. Ah, actually, Suvesh is saying that we have not created a sub-interface for VLAN number 1. See here, show IP interface brief. Rakesh, are you thinking the same? Guys, everybody is thinking the same? But Madam Singh is saying that not. So, how many people are thinking we need to create a sub-interface for VLAN number 1? How many of you are thinking we need to create a sub-interface for VLAN number 1? Help me out, guys. Because I need to understand. Then I will clarify it to you. Everybody, give me answers. Yeah, required to provide IP helper address. But what you are going to do, actually, Suvesh is saying, sir, you configured the subinterfaces for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So similar way, you can configure subinterface for VLAN number 1. That's what Suvesh is saying. Can everybody agree with that? Then how? If you are saying not needed, then how? What's the answer for that? Because my logic is same. What Suvesh is understood, I am also understood the same. So I am thinking that I want to create one more subinterface with VLAN number 1. Why again he's saying some default? What is this, man? Okay, VLAN number 1 is default. Then how? Because as per my knowledge, we need to create one more subinterface, right? And we need to create the subinterface with VLAN number 1. Then we need to assign the IP address. And we need to say IP helper address. And we need to say encapsulation .1 Q1. Right, Suvesh? That is what you are thinking. Say yes or no, Suvesh? Yeah, I am also thinking same. But these guys, what they are saying, VLAN number 1 is default, I don't know. Yeah. Actually, what's your idea, Madam Singh? What's your idea, Santosh? What's your Yogesh? What do you think? At L2, we can create VLAN IP for 1. Okay. Then, what is the purpose there to create? If you create, it doesn't do routing also, buddy. Yeah, Nilesh? If you create a layer 2, to request DHCP, you want to create there? Okay. Then after that, let me figure it out, what Nilesh is trying to say, guys. Guys, everybody is okay, right? Don't feel bored. I'm trying to understand how you are thinking. Yeah? Guys, everybody is okay, yes or no? Yeah? Okay. Now Nilesh is saying that to request DHCP. Okay, what after that what you are going to do? Can I configure that? Yeah, Nilesh, can I configure it? What enjoy, man. Okay, let's go and do that, guys. So Nilesh is saying that, let's go and do that. Okay, now I'm going to create it. Interface VLAN number. Tell me, Nilesh. Interface VLAN 1, right? Yeah? Okay. Then after that, IP address 192.168.100.1, then 255.255.0. Right, Nilesh? Nilesh, you are saying same, right? Next. Now here you are planning to give IP helper address, I think, right, Nilesh? Okay, sorry. Then tell me. Now he is also in confused now. Okay. Now that's it only. I need to say no shutdown. Why? Wait, guys. Why no shutdown? Guys, keep remember, by default, interface VLAN number 1 is in the shutdown state. See here? Did you see everybody? So make sure that you should say no shutdown. That's it. Okay, now if you type show IP interface brief, VLAN 100. Okay, Nilesh, now what you, whether it can, okay, you are checking like that, right? So can I go now? Yeah? Okay, let's go and see. So static and DHCP. Not. It doesn't get the IP, man. It doesn't get the IP. Now how? Guys, this is very important point to understand everybody. Yeah, no problem, man. Perfect. At least you are trying for something. Good. Next, anybody wants to try? Now I'm putting back again, Nilesh. Yeah? I'm putting back again. Better than me, Nilesh. What is that? Okay, now it's back again and I want to make it, yeah. Help me out, guys. Yeah, somehow it has to contact the DHCP. This is what? How? Okay, can I give you the solution, guys? I don't know whether it works or not. Can I tell you the concept? Say yes or no, everybody, so that I'm going to explain to you. Yep. Okay. Now, notice this one, guys. Whenever you type show interface trunk, did you notice here? Native VLAN. So what is native VLAN? This is what my question. The native VLAN is nothing but it doesn't carry VLAN tag. It doesn't carry VLAN tag. That's called native VLAN. Madam Singh, Rahul, Santosh, Shuvesh, everybody understand this concept. Native VLAN is nothing but it doesn't carry the VLAN tag. So which means even whenever you make it as a trunk, it doesn't carry VLAN tag. Are you clear? For example, Suvesh and me, we thought of it, we want to do like this. How we want to do it? We are planning to do like this. See here, I am trying to do like this. Like interface, gigabit ethernet 0/0.1, encapsulation dot 1q1. Then after that IP address 192.168.100.1, 255.255.0. Then IP helper address 192.168.40.5. Right, Suvesh? We decided to do like this. Say yes or no, everybody. Yeah? But the problem is here, this is the native VLAN. VLAN number 1 is the native VLAN. It doesn't carry VLAN tag. So it doesn't know this is belongs to VLAN number 1. Is it clear? Understand, everybody? Say yes or no. Yeah, because native VLAN is nothing but it doesn't carry VLAN tag. Then how can I send it through the tag port? Even if you send it there, it doesn't receive it with the tag. Right? So it's like a access port. It's like untagged port. Right, guys? Understand, everybody? Concept is clear. So in that case, what you have to do, you just go to your router. Did you see here there is a physical interface is there, gigabit ethernet 0/0. These are the tagged ports. These ports are comes with the tag. Now everybody is understanding now. Yeah, are you understand? Not management, ma'am. Leave about that concept. Try to understand the concept. All these interfaces, VLAN number 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, they are coming with the tag, right? Because we encapsulated with .1q protocol, right? Say yes or no, everybody. We mentioned there like this, encapsulation, .1q, 10. So these are all coming with the tag. But whenever the traffic coming from VLAN number 1, it's not going to carry the tag. Why? Because it's a native VLAN. Native VLAN will never carry the VLAN tag. So that's why there is a physical interface is there. Did you see here? This interface, guys, did you understand? Not sub interface, this interface. So this interface is going to receive the information without tag. So what I am going to do now, I am going to assign the IP address to that port. Oh, what is this, man? Oh, Cisco ASDM, super. Nice, man. ASA, we love it. Yeah, no problem. Now interface, gigabit Ethernet 0 by 0. Yes, give IP to this port. Yes, correct. IP address 192.168. What is the IP? Suvesh, now you can proceed. Tell me, what is the IP? 192.168.100.1, 255.255.0. Now is it clear? Everybody. Then no need to type no shutdown. Why? Because that interface is up already. Yeah? So exit now. Now show IP interface brief. You got the IP of this. Say yes or no. But we forgot one more thing here. Suvesh, what is that? We given the IP address, but we forgot one more thing. What is that? IP helper. Yeah? Perfect, man. Let's see whether it works or not. Yeah? Interface gigabit Ethernet 0 by 0, IP helper address 192.168.100. Oh, sorry. What is the IP, man? 40.5, right? Madam Singh, are you understanding this? I'm not seeing any reply from you. Yeah? Okay, 40.5, right? There you go. Show, run. Did you notice this one, guys? Everybody? Yeah? Understand or not? Everybody, say yes or no. Yeah? So now what I'm going to do now, I just go here, after that configuration, select static and DSCP. Wait now. Oh, you got the IP. Congratulations, man. You see that? Understand that? Yeah? Guys, everybody is clear with the native VLAN. Because this is what you need to understand, guys. Why? Because especially whoever work on the Sonic wall and all, yeah, whoever working on Sonic wall and all, sometimes they are going to keep all the devices in the VLAN number 1. Usually VLAN number 1 is the native VLAN. Yeah, it's a default VLAN, you can say. It doesn't carry the VLAN tag. Native VLAN will never carry the VLAN tag, right? Everybody is clear or not about the native VLAN? Say yes or no. Yeah? Madam Singh, I think Madam Singh still she is having some confuse. We will ask her. Madam Singh, are you okay?
I have one confusion.
Yes, yes, go ahead.
Sir, you said the IP address to VLAN 1,
Ah,
100.1, right?
ma'am,
And
actually, your voice is very low.
can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm saying that we have assigned an IP address to the VLAN 1, 100.1. You have assigned it.
Hmm.
Then
No,
why
no,
we
not for VLAN number 1. Not for VLAN number 1. You see here. I didn't assign the IP address for VLAN number 1. I just, whatever untagged ports are coming, because untagged means there is no, this is the interface is receiving without tag. Whoever comes with without tag, they are going to use this is the IP.
okay? That
Understand?
is
And these remaining people, they are carrying the VLAN tag.
no. Previously, you said that for the VLAN 1,
Yeah,
it's not native will not carry the VLAN tag.
yeah, that's what, this is what, it's not carrying, no, I didn't say like, right, like 0/0.1, I didn't say, right or wrong? I think you also get bit confusing, ma'am.
Yeah, I got confused today completely.
Yeah.
So my question is, if when we have already assigned an IP address 100.1 to it,
Hmm.
and then like what's the need of IP
See,
helper?
ma'am, try to understand this. For example, gigabit Ethernet 0 by 0, I connected to, let's say, port number 7. Okay, and I said that switch port mode access, then switch port access VLAN number 1. Understand, ma'am? Think in this way. Now this port is belongs to which VLAN?
VLAN 1.
So does it carry VLAN tag here?
No.
Same like that. Now if you configure here 192.168.100.1 is the IP inside your router. Then after that you configured IP DSCP, some DSCP pool you configured, let's assume, for 100 VLAN. Ma'am, are you understand or not? Huh?
Yeah, I'm understanding.
Yeah, see here. What you did, right now you shift this port. Okay. Guys, I just want to show you something so that you will get more clear. Now, I am taking one router, ma'am. Okay, ma'am, I am taking 2911 router and I am taking one layer 2 switch here. Try to understand this. Now I am going to take couple of computers here. Now, what you are going to do now, I am going to connect these computers. I don't want to keep into any other VLAN. By default, I am going to keep everybody in the VLAN number 1. Now I connected here, ma'am. Now what I am going to do now, I am going to this switch. The 3 ports are there. I am going to say simply switch port mode access. Okay, ma'am? Interface range, fast Ethernet 0/123, switch port mode access. That's it. Now they are in VLAN number 1 only. Let's see here. Oh, sorry. Show VLAN brief. Port number 1, 2, 3 is belongs to VLAN number 1. Is it clear? Now I am going to the router and I am going to say no enable ConFT interface. What is that? Interface gigabit Ethernet, fast Ethernet. What is this, ma'am? Gigabit Ethernet 0 by 0 inside the router, right? Okay. Now interface gigabit Ethernet 0 by 0. Then IP address 192.168.100.1, 255.255.0. Then no shut. Now, can I configure the DHCP pool here?
Yes, sir.
IP DSCP exclude address 192.168.100.1 to 100.10. Then IP DSCP pool VLAN 1 network 192. I'm sorry, 192.168.100.0 255.255.0. Default router 192.168.100.1 DNS 4.2.2. Now you are clear, ma'am? Now I am going to this computer. I am going to say desktop and IP, and if I select DHCP, can I get the IP or not? Got it?
Yes, sir.
Now I am going to this computer. Can I get the IP or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now here what's happening? Here does it carry any VLAN tag? Did you make it as a trunk here? No, no.
No.
You made it as an access port. So access port, what it does, it's going to send the information without any VLAN tag. So by default, this interface is in VLAN number 1. The same thing here we did it. Here what we did, we configured as a trunk. Whenever you configure as a trunk, ma'am, you try to understand it. So we configured some sub-interfaces. If the sub-interface, what it's doing, every sub-interfaces we assign to one VLAN. And we are saying that if the traffic coming from VLAN number 10, and this is the IP address as a gateway. If the traffic is coming from this, if the traffic is coming from this, if the traffic is coming from this, we configure like this. Right, ma'am? But here one interface, we didn't add any VLAN tag, right? So that what it's doing, it's not carrying any VLAN information, any tag information. Are you understand, ma'am? So by default, VLAN number 1 is your native VLAN. What it does, it's not going to carry any VLAN tag. Got it? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now I think still you don't understand, ma'am. What I'm going to do now, guys, everybody is okay. Wow, this is something crazy, man. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here, guys. Actually, guys, try to understand it. Mm, open this. Okay. Now I will ask you some question. Try to understand it. Yeah, Anil, try to see here. It's a switch number 1 and switch number 2. Yeah, Anil? And by default, what is the native VLAN for switch number 1? Everybody guys, not for Anil, everybody. What is the native VLAN? VLAN number 1. And here what is the native VLAN? Yep. Now there is a PC 10, 20 and 1. Understand guys? Everybody. Now PC1 and VLAN number 10 and 20. This is VLAN number 1 guys. So here what did you understand? The native VLAN is nothing but whenever the information is passing from VLAN number 1 to VLAN number 1 through the tagged port, it doesn't carry VLAN tag. I mean the trunk port will not carry VLAN tag, right? Everybody understand that? For example, there is two computers. One computer is connected in switch number 1 and we given the IP address as 192.168.100.1 for example. And this is belongs to VLAN number 1. And there is one more computer in switch number 2. It belongs to VLAN number 1 and 192.168.100.2. Now, whenever the information is passing between this, it doesn't carry VLAN tag. Are you understand guys? The trunk port will not carry VLAN tag. Now, guys, everybody understand that concept? For example, whenever it's carry the VLAN 10 information, what it will do? Along with your information, it will add the VLAN tag as 10, right? And it will send it there. Are you clear? Now what I'm going to do, for you to understand, I'm going to take two switches, switch number 1 and switch number 2. Then one side, I will say the native VLAN is 10. See guys, one side what I'm saying, the native VLAN is 10. And other side I am saying the native VLAN is 20. For you to understand, everybody pay attention on this. One side what I said, I change it as a native VLAN is 10. And other side I change the native VLAN is 20. Guys, everybody okay or not? Say yes or no. Okay. Now I keep one PC here. Yeah, it's a lot of fun guys. Don't be take too much serious. It's very easy. Yeah. But people, they'll get confused always. No issues. Now let's say there is port number 1. I'm going to keep it in VLAN number 10. Yeah, we can change, man. That's what. Yeah, we can change native VLAN. Yeah, I will show it to you. But packet tracer has some issue, but I'll show it to you in GNS if you are okay. Yeah. Now port number 1 we kept into VLAN number 10. Then here there is port number 1. I'm going to keep into VLAN number 20. Then here what I'm going to do, I'll give you 192.168.100.1 and here I'm going to give 192.168.100.2. Try to understand it. Will they talk each other? Try to understand it. As per you, will they talk each other? They don't talk, right? Why? Why? Why guys? Why they don't talk each other? Ma'am, try to understand it. Here, whenever the information is going from here, port number 1, this is coming from which VLAN? Let's wait guys, Madam Sim can answer it. 10. And here in switch number 1, what is the native VLAN? 10. So it doesn't carry VLAN tag, right ma'am? It doesn't carry VLAN tag. So your information will go without VLAN tag to switch number 2. Whenever switch number 2 receive it, who is the native VLAN there? Whenever the information comes from native VLAN, it has to give it to the native VLAN. Who is here? Who? VLAN number 20. Then simply without tag, what it will do? It's giving to this guy. And this guy is in the same subnet. Try to understand it. Madam Singh, here they are in the same network. They are talking each other without any VLAN tag, which means they are connected into the same network and they are talking each other any VLAN tag. Are you understand this, ma'am? Are you understand this? Yeah. So here what is happening? The moment when your information is sending here, it's going without VLAN tag. So which means the IP address is able to talk 192.168.100.1 can able to talk to 100.2. Why? Here it's directly, which means they connected in the same network. That's why they are able to talk. So the native VLAN what is doing is not carrying any VLAN tag. But in the reality, whenever you see it, it doesn't work. One PC in VLAN number 10, other one is in VLAN number 20, it doesn't work. Can I show you this lab? What do you think, guys? Can we see it? Yeah? You have time? Can we see this? Madam Singh? Yep, let's go and check it now. Because I just want to open for you GNS. Let's see here. Before that, I need to shut down few things. It's fine. So far, nothing is there. Okay, GNS. We will see this so that everybody will clear. That's why, man, if you keep the PC in the native VLAN, it doesn't carry VLAN tag. What is the use of native VLAN? Good question. What is the basically the native VLAN? First I will show you this lab, then after that I will explain to you, ma'am. Yeah, so that you will get more clear. I will show you that. Guys, everybody pay attention it. Wait for a few seconds, man, let it be up. Because the problem is sometimes this one will not come. Oh, good, lucky. Native VLAN, okay. Oh, it's already exists, I'm sorry. Right. Guys, did you see here? In case if doesn't work here, I'll show it in Eve, okay? Now, I'm going to take two switches, guys. Yeah, then I'm going to take two computers. Guys, everybody is fine. Yeah, this is GNS, ma'am. I shared with you this long back. Yep. I'm going to take a computers now. Virtual PC here. Then I'm going to take one more virtual PC here. Right. Now what I'm going to do, guys? PC1 and PC2. Now I'm going to make a connectivity. Now I'm going to connect this. There you go. Guys, first of all, everybody understand the lab topology? Say yes or no. Yeah. Now what I'm going to do now? Start this. Start this. Then after that, let's switch on this. So here, this interface, guys, try to see here. In switch number 1, Ethernet 0 by 1, yeah, we are going to configure it as a trunk. In switch number 2, Ethernet 0 by 1, we configure it as a trunk. Are you clear, guys? We are going to configure it as a trunk. Now, this side, what I am going to do, I am going to keep it as VLAN number 10 as a native VLAN. So I am going to change it, the native VLAN as 10. And this side, I am going to keep it, the native VLAN as 20. Are you understand, guys? Everybody. Then this port, I am going to shift into VLAN number 10. So whenever it's going to the trunk, it doesn't carry the VLAN tag. And this port, I am going to keep it into VLAN number 20. Guys, everybody understand or not? Say yes or no. Now, my plan is that I am going to give the IP address 100.1 and 100.2. So indirectly in your mind, keep like this. I have a switch. It doesn't have any VLANs. I connected two computers. Computer 1 and computer 2. And I given one computer as 192.168.100.1 and I given one more computer as 100.2. Now, will they talk each other or not? Say yes or no. Everybody. Will they talk each other or not? Madam Singh, why they are able to talk each other? Why they are able to talk each other? Tell me, why they are able to talk each other? That's what my question. Because they are belongs to the same VLAN, maybe they belong to the same network. Right? Try to understand it. That's why they are able to talk each other. So here also it's the same concept. Why? Because they are not carrying the VLAN tag. They treat themselves they are belongs to the same network and same VLAN. Are you understand everybody? For you to understand everybody, can I show it to you so that you will get more clarity? Yep. Can we see this lab? Let's go. Let's go, man. Let's go. Now keep it up. Run this guy. We already run or what? Yeah, this is actually GNS, guys. This is GNS. Very fun. Okay. Now, first of all, show VLAN brief. Are you clear? Everybody. Now what I'm going to do now, conft, let's go and create the VLAN number 10. Then after that, I'm going to make it interface 0/1. Okay guys, step by step. Understand the first step? I created VLAN number 10. Say yes or no. Everybody just make authentication for me, acknowledge for me, so that you and me can go. Yeah. Then after that, interface 0/1, I am going to configure it. Switch port mode trunk. Whenever you type this command, some switches they don't accept it, right? So whenever it doesn't accept what I told you, you need to type one more command. What is that? Switch port trunk encapsulation dot one q. Did you remember this? Is it clear, everybody? Yeah. Then after that, you can type switch port mode trunk. Then after that, what I told you, I am going to change the native VLAN. Switch port trunk native VLAN. Did you see here? I am going to say native VLAN is what? 10. Enter. Now check the configuration. Do show run interface E/01. Did you understand this configuration, everybody? I changed that, okay? Guys, everybody is okay or not? Did you see the configuration there? Yep. Now, in the same switch, interface 0/0, then I'm going to say switch port mode access, then switch port access VLAN number 10. There you go. Is it clear? Verify that. Is it clear, everybody? Yes or no? Yep. Now let's go and do it in switch number 2. See, immediately I got one message, guys. Don't see that message. Native VLAN mismatch. Yeah, don't see that message. Leave it. Conft VLAN number 20. Exit. Guys, everybody is clear this? I configured VLAN number 20 here. Yep. Say yes or no. Then after that, interface E0/1. Then I'm going to say switch port trunk. What is the command? Encapsulation dot one q. Switch port mode trunk. Yeah, everybody learn this command. Then switch port trunk native VLAN number 20. Okay, guys? Understand? Verify that show run interface E0/1. Is it clear? One side I made it trunk as native VLAN as 10, and other side I made it native VLAN as 20. Right, guys? That's why did you see here the native VLAN is mismatch. Yep, no problem. Then after that, what I want to do, conft interface E/0, then switch port mode access, then switch port access VLAN number 20. Is it clear? Everybody. Now if you type show VLAN brief, did you notice this one? Yeah. Now if you type show interface trunk, Did you notice this? The native VLAN is 20. Guys, everybody pay attention on this. Yeah, I made it as a trunk port, and I made it, it's going to use .1 queue and it's trunking, and the native VLAN is 20. Right, guys? Say yes or no. Then after that, I am going to switch number 1. I'll show you the same output now. Go to switch number 1, show interface trunk. Then what I'm trying to show it to you here, I enable trunk, .1 queue protocol is using, and the native VLAN is 10. Right? Everybody is okay? Yes or no? One side is VLAN number 10 and other side is VLAN number 20. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to give the IP address. IP 192.168.100.1/24. Is it clear? Actually, this is the PC, GNS PC, guys. Yeah? Otherwise, I'll do one thing. 100.11/24, so that you will also learn the command how to give 100.1. So here the meaning is that 192.168.100.11 is the IP address, 100.1 is the gateway. Clear? Everybody, enter. Now, show IP. Did you see that? The IP is 192.168.100.11. Now let's go to this computer, IP 192.168.100.12/24, 192.168.100.1. Then see there. Then show IP. Are you clear? Everybody. One side I configured 100.12 and other side I configured 100.11. Now, are you getting the reply? Surprise, everybody. Everybody, guys. Now, let's come back to this. Let's come back to this. Now, let's go to this computer, PC1, and type 192.168.100.12. Are you getting reply? Gateway is not required, Purandada. Just people has to understand, no, that's why, because whenever somebody want to use GNS, they need to know how to give the gateway to their computer. That's why I have given. It's not required actually. Understand, Purandada? Yeah. IP address is this. Now, did you notice one thing, guys? The important thing is that now this is what we did. We kept into VLAN number 10. We kept into VLAN number 20. And the IP address here we configured 192.168.100.11. The IP address we configured 192.168.100.12. Now this port, what we did, we made it as a trunk port. Usually what is the purpose of the trunk port? The trunk port is going to carry the information from, guys, everybody is okay or not? Say yes or no. Is going to carry the information with your VLAN tag, right, guys? But what I told you, the native VLAN will never carry the VLAN tag, right, guys? That's why whenever the information comes from VLAN number 10, it sees that, oh, this is belongs to VLAN number 10, so I don't want to carry anything, right, guys? Then it will send it here. The moment when you receive it, other side, who is the native VLAN? Who is the native VLAN, guys? Other side, 20. Then simply what he will do, he doesn't carry the VLAN, right? And he just give it to this guy. He is also don't take it any VLAN tag or anything, right? He will not check. He simply give it to VLAN number 20 without any VLAN tag, right? That's why these two guys, they are able to talk each other. Madam Singh, are you understand this? I'll explain to you now what is the purpose of this. It means doesn't, huh?
I have one question, sir.
Yeah.
In case we want to communicate and we have different VLANs on the other side, like one on switch one we have the VLAN 10,
Hmm.
on switch two we have VLAN 20.
Hmm.
They belong to different VLANs,
Hmm.
but we can communicate because both of them are having the configuration. They have been configured as native, right?
Correct. Native VLAN means they will just talk each other. That's it.
Yeah. So my question is then why do we need to make this means to configure it as trunk when they have to communicate? And why we need trunking?
Because always remember, ma'am, whenever you are going to talk from one VLAN to another VLAN, like otherwise, for example, here we have configured a couple of VLANs, right? and here we configured a couple of VLANs. So
Yeah,
what is the trunk what is going to do? It's going to carry the VLAN tag, right? Especially this native VLAN, the concept, whenever how it's going to work, especially on the trunk ports, it doesn't carry the VLAN tag. That is the purpose of this.
no, I got your point. Trunk is used to carry the information for multiple VLANs, right?
Correct.
So again, my question is, when it does not carry, native VLAN doesn't have any kind of tag. It carries untagged information.
Correct.
And what exactly it will authenticate on the other side?
It doesn't do anything because the moment when it receive it without tag, okay, for example, you said that native VLAN is 10 here, right? So
One
when
question I have, maybe it will sound silly, but will it be possible for us if we remove the trunking part and then also will it communicate in that scenario?
actually this native VLAN is going to works only on the trunk ports, ma'am. That's why.
Only on the trunk ports.
Yeah, you
But what
understand.
is the significance of actually why we are assigning is this as native VLAN?
Hmm. Okay, that is the question, right? See here. Basically, in the real time, guys, everybody see here. In the real time, what we are going to do, okay, ma'am? Real time, let's say we are going to take a wireless LAN controller, okay, WLC. You know the wireless LAN controller?
No, sir, I
Okay.
don't.
Do you know the access points? There is two types will be there. One is standalone, yeah. Other one is controller based. What is the difference between standalone and controller based?
I have no idea, sir.
Okay, standalone access points is nothing but, for example, in your home you have a wireless connection, right?
Mhm.
So what you are going to do, your access point you are going to configure manually. For example, in my office, if I take standalone access points, 3 access points or 2 access points. So what I have to do, I need to go each and every access point manually. I have to configure it. That is called standalone. Controller based is nothing but you no need to do any configuration inside the access points. What you are going to do, you just join the access points inside your controller. You just add the access points into the controller, and in the controller you are going to do all the configurations. Understand, ma'am? And the configurations, whatever you do it, for example, what type of configurations you are going to do, you are going to configure SSID. Do you know what is SSID? Service set identifier. For example, whenever somebody visit your home, then they need internet access, Wi-Fi access. That time, what you are going to do, you are going to give they are going to see the name, right? For example, see here in my home, I created like 2 SSIDs. One is Seshu at Cisco 5 GHz, other one is Seshu at Cisco 2.4 GHz, right? These are the SSIDs. So the moment when they click on that SSID, what will happen? It will prompt you the password, right, ma'am? Then what you will do, they will ask you what is your password, then you are going to specify it. So these are configurations where you did in the standalone. You need to go each and every access point, you need to do manually. Got it, ma'am? And also, whenever the people are moving from one access point to another access point, the connection will disconnect. Whenever they go to another access point, it will connect again. Again, when they are come back to first access point, again it will disconnect from second access point, and it's going to connect it to the first access point. So this is standalone.
Okay, sir.
Okay, the controller based is nothing but all the access points is going to control by your centralized controller. So inside that controller, what you are going to do, you are going to configure whatever SSIDs you want, you are going to configure it there. Then this controller, it's going to push that configuration to your all access points. Even the people when they are moving one place to another place, your internet connection is not going to disconnect. Are you understand, ma'am? Why? Because it's a centralized management solution. Through your controller, you are going to manage all your access points, right? So that time what you are going to do, some customers, they have a requirement, but you have a WLC, and this WLC is connected to the switch, and switch is connected with multiple access point, AP1, AP2, like that. Got it, ma'am? So in that case, what we are going to do, then they will ask you, Seshu, I want one SSID for my users, and it should work for VLAN number 10. I want one more SSID for my, let's say, guest. It should be for VLAN number 20. And I want one more SSID for my managers. It should be 30. So now here, from the switch to controller, what you will do, you will make it as a trunk port. Guys, everybody understand this. This is very important. Yep. So here what you did, ma'am, you made it as a trunk port. So usually the trunk port, what it will do, it will carry all the VLANs information. Got it, ma'am?
Yes.
So now what you did, you configured one SSID with the name of users and you assign the VLAN tag as 10. And you configured one more SSID and you assign the tag. You configured one more SSID and you tag the VLAN. But my question is that, what about the controller IP? Where is the IP address for controller? The controller and the access point, they should speak. You understand, ma'am?
Yes.
So for that, what we will do, we will make a native VLAN and we will say native VLAN, let's say 60. Then I will keep all the access points in VLAN number 60. Are you understand, ma'am? That time the controller and access points, they are going to talk each other. Because still here what is we required? We required to carry all the VLANs information. Why? Because we are configuring different SSIDs for different VLAN IDs. Got it? So that's why you need to carry VLAN tag. At the same time, this controller should able to talk to these access points. Are you understand, ma'am?
Okay. Got it.
That's why we are going to use this. But I don't know whether you are understood or not. But this is a little bit tricky. Yeah,
This is tricky, very.
yeah. Guys, everybody is okay or not? Say yes or no. I don't know. People are okay. Yeah, Rakesh is saying just okay. Rakesh, you should say we are satisfied. We are very happy. You should say like that, man. Yeah. No, no, guys, because no, it's fine. Just kidding, man. But you need to understand. Yeah, these are the things are bit important. But some people are trying to say, okay, can we do one thing? Can people? Some people are saying that. Say, why don't you make it as a access port? But if you make it as an access port, it belongs to a single VLAN. Then there is no purpose of native VLAN there. Are you understand, everybody? Guys, try to understand that. If you make it as a access port, it belongs to a single VLAN. That's it. Then there is no concept of native VLAN there. Yeah, because native VLAN is nothing but, did you see that? Whenever we have seen this lab, see here, I just went to the router, then I configured, see here, try to carefully observe it. I configured here multiple subinterfaces. Whenever I configured multiple subinterface, I said that you belongs to VLAN number 10, you belongs to VLAN number 20, you belongs to VLAN number 30, you belongs to VLAN number 40. So these guys, they are carrying the VLAN tags, right, guys? That's why we said that each and every subinterface, we said that which VLAN it's going to carry, right? But the problem is VLAN number 1 is the native VLAN. He is not going to carry VLAN tag. But now Rakesh maybe is going to say, okay sir, then change the native VLAN here. That time I will configure gigabit Ethernet 0/0.1. Are you understand? Yeah, Rakesh? Can we do that? What do you think? Yeah? Are you clear what I am trying to ask you? Guys, are you clear? Because I said that here the native VLAN is 1. I think most of the people are there or left. Oh, one guy is out. Yeah. Now, Madam Singh, see there. What we are going to do now, just see here whether it's going to okay or not, because it's a packet tracer. Oh, not here, man, in the switch, right? Okay. Guys, everybody see there. What I'm trying to do now, show interface trunk. Right, guys? What is the native VLAN here? 1. Now Rakesh is saying, say you change this native VLAN to 60. Are you understand, guys? Change this VLAN to 60. That time our native VLAN is who? 60. That time what I have to do inside my router, I need to configure like this. Gigabit Ethernet 0/0.1, then encapsulation .1q 1. Why? My native VLAN is changed. Guys, everybody understand or not? Say yes or no. Yeah, can I do that? What do you think? Can we do it? Yeah, let's go and do it, man. Change it. No issues. Madam Singh, are you okay? Your cooking time is not started yet, ma'am. Today is Sunday. Okay. It started, sir. Good. Okay, interface fastnet 0/5. Now switch port trunk, native VLAN. Okay, first we'll create the VLAN, guys, yeah? Do show VLAN brief. See there. VLAN number 60. Guys, everybody see there. VLAN 60, name native VLAN. There you go. Do show VLAN brief. Okay, VLAN number 60 has created, guys. Did you see that? Now what I'm doing, my trunk port is fast internet 0/5. Switch port, okay, trunk, native VLAN is 60. There you go. The fun has started, guys. Show interface trunk. Then who is the native VLAN here? Everybody. Who is the native VLAN, guys? VLAN number 60. Right? Now what we have to do? What we have to do now? We need to go to the router. Yeah. Yeah, which is the PC that? This guy? Yeah. Just trying to figure it out. See there. It's not contacting. Did you notice that? Rakesh, challenge me now. Did you notice this? You didn't get the IP. Why we changed the native VLAN? Yeah? Yeah, Rakesh? Now what I'm going to do now, as Suvesh and me we decided before, we are going to configure. Yeah, we will do it. No problem, Nilesh. We don't scare. Yeah? Let's go and do it. Now what I'm going to do, guys, here. But now I want to tell you one more thing. I want to tell you one more thing. Yeah, just keep quiet now. I will show you something. ConFT interface gigabit Ethernet 0/0.1 encapsulation.1q1 IP address 192.168.200.1 Are you understand? Just I am planning to do something here. Guys, see there. I configured one more. Yeah? See there. I configured one more. Now, I am going to the DHCP server and I am going to keep that PC into, too much fun today, man. So this is your VLAN number 1, right? This is already is there. Okay, I'll change this one into VLAN number 60 now. Right, guys? Guys, everybody understand, right? I'm changing this one to VLAN number 60. Hope you understand what I'm trying to do here. VLAN number 1. One sec, man. 201. Too much confused, yeah? 200. Add. Guys, did you see that? This is now for VLAN number 1 I configured. Yeah? This is for VLAN number 200. One sec, Sushant, I'm coming. I'm coming to that point, yeah? One sec. So now did you see that? Now who is our native VLAN, guys? Our native VLAN is VLAN number 60. It doesn't carry VLAN number tag, right? Now what I'm going to do now, if I go to this PC, it's in VLAN number 1, right? Port number 7. And I'm going to take one more PC and I'll keep that PC into VLAN number 60 so that you guys can understand again what's going on. Port number 8, right? See there, port number 8, I'm going to keep it into VLAN number 60. ConFT, interface faster than 0/8, switch port mode access, then switch port access VLAN number 60, right? There you go. Rakesh, are you understanding? Madam Singh, are you understanding? Now, this is VLAN number 60 and this is VLAN number 1, right? Now VLAN number 60 is your native VLAN. It doesn't carry the VLAN tag, right? Then we configured one IP address. What is that? For VLAN number 60, 192.168.100.0/24, right, guys? And for VLAN number 1, we configured what? We are carrying with VLAN tag. What is the network we configured? Is it clear? Rakesh, is it clear for you? Yep. Good. Now what I'm going to do now, let's go to this computer. And now this guy has to get the IP address from 192.168.200 if our concept is clear. If the DHCP is working fine. Still not yet. Let's try. There is something wrong. No idea. There is something wrong. Oh, thank you, man. IP helper we missed out? Really? No, we configured, man. Oh, sorry, we missed out, man. Sorry, guys. Did you see here? My God. People are so much smart. IP helper address 192.168.40.5. There you go. Perfect. Sorry guys, yeah? Heavy, heavy. Now let's go here. There you go. It's not working. Why? Because of packet tracer. Fast is at 0/7. What is the IP? Hmm. Yeah, fast is at 0/7. Native VLAN is 60. Router. VLAN ID is missing where? No man, we didn't miss anywhere. Oh, it's added, man. See, there is the problem. The router is adding the native. Are you understand, guys? The router is adding the native. Yeah. We will try with the GNS and I'll update to you. Yeah. The router is adding the native. That's the problem. In case maybe gigabit ethernet 0/0.1. No. Interface gigabit ethernet 0/0 switch port. No. It's adding that command gigabit ethernet 0/0.1 encapsulation.1q1. Okay. So I don't want the native. Make this as a native VLAN. No. Okay. Now it's adding that interface gigabit ethernet 0/0.1. Now encapsulation.1q1 native. Okay. Without that is not taking the IP. Because by default this is packet tracer, that's why it's working like that. So what we think? 0/0.01. Because the concept is clear, guys. Everybody understand the concept? Yeah. I will do it with the GNS, then I will update to you on this. Because the problem is by default the router also considering as a native. Because usually in the real time you cannot able to see it, the native. Yeah. Any doubts, guys, so far? I'll check it this concept now. I'll update you. But I don't know whether you guys are understanding about the native VLAN or not. I'm still confusing. But here you can able to do the change. Yeah. Did you see here? Whenever you go to the switch, then you can able to see the native VLAN has changed. Did you see here? As 60. Now, okay, one more thing. Now VLAN, we change the native VLAN as 60, right, guys? So in this case, now we need to get the IP address for VLAN number 60 is 192.168.100 network. Right, guys? This guy. We shifted that port into VLAN number 60, right? Just check it. Yeah. We shifted the port number 18 to VLAN number 60. Now he need to get the IP. Otherwise, there is something wrong in the router. That's it. Let's go and check it now. Desktop. Because now it's taking as, this is correct. Got it, guys? Hope everybody understand this. Yeah, because this is doesn't carry any VLAN tag, that's why it keep it into there. But the problem there, the router is making as native VLAN is 1 here, because I am not able to change that. Because usually when I'm going to configure this, it should not. But can we do one thing, guys? Can we try it in GNS? What do you think? Are you available now? Can we try? Okay, not now. Because GNS3 will get some proper result, but I just want to see it one time. What do you think? And we don't have a DHCP server there in the GNS. That is one more problem. Yeah, because GNS you can able to do complete routing, but I just want to try that. Let's do one thing. On which way we can do it, guys? Give me some idea. Let's say I'm going to take a same router and switch, and okay, so that time what we will do, we will configure the DHCP pools inside this, right? Inside my router. Okay, just quickly, ma'am, you can leave, no problem. We will update to you. Yeah, I'll share you the link to you. Okay, ma'am. It's okay. Just guys, who are you? How many people are going to stay back? Can we do this? I think most of the people they are leaving, man. What do you think? Can we do this quickly? Just trying to figure it out. Yeah? Let's see here. So in this case, I'm going to take a router and I'm going to take a switches. Okay? Let's go and take that. Just because, yeah, native VLAN. Now let's go and take it. This is the router. Nice router. And take the switch. Yeah, then take 3 computers. Yeah, PC1, PC2, then PC3. There you go. Now what we are going to do now, no sorry, switch number 1. Let's go and keep these guys into PC1. Let's keep into VLAN number 1 at the moment as a native, and PC2 and PC3 we will make it as a VLAN number. Okay, VLAN number 20 and 30. Yeah, let's go. Now let's go to 2/0. Let's connect Ethernet ports. Yeah. Okay, guys. So just notice this one. What we did here, E01. I'm sorry, E02 and E03. Yeah, E00 and E20. There you go. Perfect. Now, what I'm going to do now? Hey, what happened, man? Somebody is changing my lab. Somebody is doing play with my lab. Don't do that, guys. Somebody is trying to do that. Don't do it, man. Yeah. Let's see here. Because, okay. Interface E2/0 duplex is full. Okay. Now, switch number 1, I need to do something there. Yeah. Guys, everybody is there? Yeah, no problem, ma'am. You can carry on. Because I'm just figure it out, then we'll update. I'm recording as well so that you can able to see it. Yeah. Otherwise, we will have a real device also, guys. Don't worry. We will check it in that. Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Fine. So now show VLAN brief. So now I just want to say conft interface 0/0 no chat. Then switch port trunk encapsulation .1q switch port mode trunk. Okay, now I don't want to disturb this. I will keep it as. Now what I want to do now? I want to configure VLAN number 20 and 30. Yeah. then interface E/0 switch port mode access, then switch port access VLAN number 20, interface E03 switch port mode access, then switch port access VLAN number 30. There you go. Now port number 1 we didn't shift anything, show VLAN brief. Yeah, now okay, let's minimize this. Interface E01, then just I am saying switch port mode access, that's it. Now show VLAN brief, there you go. So port number 2 we kept into VLAN number 20, port number 3 we kept into VLAN number 30. This is clear. Now if you type show interface string, this is the native VLAN. Yep. Now in the router 2 we need to check in router 1. Let's go to the router 1. There you go. Interface E2/0, no chat, no IP address, then interface E2/0 dot 20. Yeah, 10, 20, encapsulation dot 1Q20. Then IP address 192.168.20.1 255.255.255.0. There you go. Then no chat, interface E2/0.30, encapsulation dot 1Q30, IP address 192.168.30.1 255.255.0. No chat. There you go. Yeah. Now so far this is clear. Guys, everybody is okay? You are following, right? Perfect. Good. Now we did it. Who is this duplex? Interface E2/0 duplex is full. There you go. Okay. Now show IP interface brief. I configured this. Then after that, conft IP DHCP excluded 192.168.20.1, 192.168.20.10. Same thing for 30. There you go. IP DHCP pool VLAN number 20, network 192.168.20.0/24. There you go. Who is this? Okay, sub interfaces. Duplex. And why? Okay, no, default router is 192.168.30.1 DNS server 4.2.2, no share. Oh, sorry. Show run. Okay. This is clear. Now we configure for VLAN number 20 and VLAN number 30. So for interfaces we did it. Up to here is clear. Yeah. Now we just go to the PC. This is PC number 2. So now I can say IP DHCP. So it's going to get the IP address from the router, DORA. Then after that we will check other one. Yes, it got the IP. So show IP. Where is the show IP? This is clear. Yeah. Now let's go to this PC. This PC. Then you can say IP DHCP. DORA. This is also will get the IP address from VLAN number 30. There you go. Show IP. Now this is the guy, he don't get the IP address from anywhere. Guys, now your interaction is going to start now. Yeah. Are you there? Now this is the PC number 1. Which VLAN we are going to keep this one? We didn't keep, right? It's by default it belongs to VLAN number 1, right guys? Just go and verify it in the switch. Where is the switch? This is your switch. Yeah, that's why. Okay, no problem. So now what I'm going to do, show VLAN brief. Did you notice that E0 by 1 is belongs to default VLAN, right guys? Now this VLAN, it doesn't carry. Now I'm going to change the VLAN tag, right guys? Can we do that? Can we change the VLAN tag? Yeah, I'm going to change the show run interface. Easy. I think most of them is not connecting guys. So I'm going to make it interface E0 by 0, switch port rank, native VLAN is 50. This is what we are trying to do now. Now show interface trunk, verify it. There you go. Did you notice that one guys, everybody? Yeah, VLAN number 50, we did the change, VLAN number 50. Yep. Now what I'm going to do now, VLAN number 50. So now that is the native VLAN. Okay. Now this PC we will keep it in VLAN number 1 only. So now I'll go to the router. Let's see here. There what I'm going to do now, same thing. Same way I'm going to configure interface 2/0.1 encapsulation .1 key 1 IP address 192.168.1.1 There you go. I think now I need to check this. Oh, the router is not making me to allow this native VLAN. It's taking as a native. So what I will do, IP DSCP, yeah, then IP DSCP pool VLAN number 1 network. There you go. So now I'm going to the PC1 IP DSCP. Let's wait now. It should not. Yeah, cannot contact the DSCP. That is the problem guys. Yeah, because this router also is taking as a native. I will check this one, which is the command we are going to use to change the native VLAN. Okay. Okay guys, I will check it and I'll update you. I'm sorry for that. I'll check it now and I'll update you. Okay. Hope you guys are clear for the native VLAN concept, right? Everybody is okay with that, the native VLAN concept. Yeah, I will check it one time and I'll update you, because here also I'm not able to change that. I must be change the native VLAN there in the router side. Okay, thank you guys. I just check it and I'll update you today itself. Yeah, right. Thank you, man. Thank you guys. Just let me check myself. How to change the native VLAN of sys on router. Yeah, there is a command must be. The confidentiality virtual interface is. This is what you need to do it, man. Yeah, there is a command, guys. Let me check that in the Google. I think, yeah, we need to type this command. Yes. Show switch. Guys, you can leave now, no problem. I'll check it and I'll update you. Yeah, because I'm trying to check in the global. Yeah, switch. Must be there is a command, we need to check that. Yeah, I'll check it and I'll get back to you guys. Guys, are you there? Man, what is going on? Sorry, guys. You are so like me, devil. Yeah, actually, I did something. I found out something, guys. See here. I am sharing my screen. Yeah. Wow. Thanks, man. You also like me, devils. Don't leave something goes wrong. Yeah. Good. Let's see here. Guys, what you have to do now, you need to go to that interface because now I created one more interface and I said that .60 is your native VLAN and .1q it's removed it. Did you see here? Everybody, the native VLAN has gone now because by default the router thinks the native VLAN is this. So now what you have to do, you need to go to like .1q1. I mean you need to create 60 and I said that 60 is your native VLAN as per my router. I just go there. I'm sorry, I just want to go there. Switch number 1. Oh, here I give it as 50. So let's go and do that. Yeah, I'll change it now. Conft interface e2 slash 0.50. I'm sorry. Interface e2 slash 0.50 encapsulation .1q 50. That's it. Now 50 and I can say native. Now you just go there. What a lovely comments, man. Yeah. Now see, the by default native VLAN has changed it to VLAN number 50. Everybody. Now this is going to carry the VLAN tag now, VLAN number 1. Are you clear, everybody, guys? Understand the concept of this? Now the main thing is that now we configured DSCP pool for VLAN number 1, right? We need to check that. Now that is the concept. If it is work, our concept is clear. There you go. Perfect. There you go. Is it clear, everybody? Yeah. Now it has taken the tag. Are you clear, guys? Nice, man. We did lot of experiment on the. I'm sorry, guys, really, because we go extremely into different level to make them understand everything. Yeah. Now this is fine. Now the port. If you are going to take one more PC, let's go and check it now. Yeah. We are going to take one more PC, and that PC, what we will do, we will keep it there. Which VLAN we are going to keep? VLAN number 50. Right, guys? So now 1/0. There you go. And start. Guys, you understanding, right? Anil, are you understanding, Anil? Yeah. Perfect. Nilesh, everybody. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to the switch and I'm going to shift this port into VLAN number 50. Yeah. Yeah, it cannot work in packet tracer, man. That's the problem. All the commands will not work in packet tracer. That's why I will give it to you this, because already I given the software to you, but it's required some time to configure. Vijendra, once if you are free or any time, you just give me access of your system, then I will install it for you, the GNS. There is some steps has to be followed. Yeah. Whenever you get a free one by one, just give me so that Vijendra, if I teach you, you can do it for remaining people. Yeah. Now let's go and which port is this? 0. It's a 1/0. Yeah. So now this PC we are going to shift. Yeah, you can run it, man. You can run it. Even you can run the VMware also. I will show you all these things, man. Yeah. You really love it. The moment when you start doing the Cisco, you love it like anything. Yeah. Now show interface trunk. Just finished out this, then we will see. Conft interface E1/0. Yeah, E1/0, switch port mode access, switch port access VLAN number 50. Very good. Show VLAN brief. Yeah, there is a VLAN number 50, we shifted there, right? Now what I'm going to do now, in the router side, what we have to do, guys, just go to the router side, show IP interface brief. So we need to remove this interface, right? conft no interface E20/50. There you go. That's the way you are going to remove it. Now show IP interface brief. Okay, it's there, but it's deleted. Okay, perfect. Now what you are going to do, you need to assign the IP address to directly to that physical interface, right, guys? Interface E2/0 IP address is 192.168.50.1 255.255.0. Then no shad. Then I'm going to configure yeah, there you go. Now what you are going to do, guys, just go to this computer and ease in coming where, let's see, there you go, there you go, got it. Why it has taken 113, man? It's in not in VLAN number 1, right? Where it is? There's something wrong. 1/0 PC4, yeah. Why it's taking? Yeah, router 1. I think we forgot encapsulation command. That's the reason. Yeah. Guys, did you notice that? No, no, it's not encapsulation command. Yeah, it's on why? Yeah, it's not required. No, 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 no. There's something wrong. IP address 192.168.50.1, 255.255.255.0. Okay, this is 50.1. It should get the IP address. Okay, let's start the capture. Let's go to the Wireshark and see what's going on, man. We don't leave now until it doesn't come properly. Huh? PC4. Let's clear IP. Okay, show IP. Okay, good. IP DSCP. Let's see the process. Dora. This is coming. Why? Let's go and check the DSCP. Discover offer request acknowledgement. So the layer 2 packet has come, frame has come like this. Packet has come like this. So it's not carrying the VLAN tag. Discover. Okay, this is offer. Is there something wrong? Maybe the interface is there. Other one. DHCP excluded. 192.168.50.1. Okay. Oh, that one queue. Again, the native VLAN is come to this one. Yeah, that is the problem. Near to 0.60 encapsulation dot 1Q60 native. Then IP address 192.168.60.1 255.255.255.0 no shot. There you go. That's the problem. Yeah. Now let's verify it. What is that? Perfect. Now the native VLAN is this guy. Yep. Now what we are going to do now, I think these guys are there. Oh my god. These guys are devils, man. Okay. Clear IP, clear DSCP, right? Yeah. Clear IP DSCP. Now door. Oh, sorry. IP DSCP. Why? So what is the information is going there? So what is the reason? Because we added later. Okay, let me shut down this interface and make it up. Oh. Shit. This is what we did the mistake. In the switch side, why brain is not working? Router 1. What is the native? Native should be 60. Native should be 60. This is the problem we made it. Yeah. So I need to change now. Let's go to the switch 1. Interface Ethernet 0/0. Switch port trunk native VLAN is 60, not 50. Yes. Now show interface trunk. Perfect. Now let's check the router side. Yeah, this is perfect now. Now when the request is going, which is the VLAN, show VLAN brief, it belongs to VLAN number 50. Yeah. Now this guy has to get the IP. Clear IP DSCP. Now IP DSCP. There you go. a physical interface. Now VLAN number 60 is there. Lot of things, man. There you go. And let's go to our one. Okay, this interface is creating problem. Twenty 31. Okay, let's reload. Good. Sure, run. Verify the configuration. There you go. This is correct. PC4, IPDSCP. Why this is not working? What is there in the switch side? Oh shit, man. We did. Yeah, we did one mistake. What is that? What is that? Yeah, because we need to keep. So VLAN number 50, whenever it's going there, it has to go to with the VLAN tag. Yeah. Okay. So actually VLAN number 50 is the native VLAN for us. Yeah. Hmm. This is the mistake we did it. Okay, because when the PC is there in VLAN number 50, this is the mistake we got it, man. Interface is 0 by 0. Switch port trunk native VLAN is 50. Yeah. Show interface trunk. Oh, sorry. Show interface trunk. There you go. This is perfect. Now clear. Now you just go here in the router. Router. Perfect. Now it should work. Perfect. Yeah. Now let's go to PC4. There's something wrong in router. T.1. Maybe whenever he received it, he is sending to NativeVLAN. That's reason. IPDSCP excluded address 192.168.60.1. Okay. IPDSCP pool VLAN 16. There we go. So we have done it. So now I'm going to VPC for IPDSCP. So this guy is contacting VLAN number 60, I believe. Okay, so the request is going there because you said that the native VLAN is this. So he's handovering there. This is the reason. Guys, are you there? Oh my god, still these guys are there, man. Oh, good. Guys, did you notice one thing here? What did you understand this? What did you understand this? Because the request here, did you observe one thing? Did you observe one thing here? When the request is going, this is your VLAN number. What is this? VLAN number 50, right? We configured VLAN number 50 as the native VLAN in the switch side, right? Here. We configure native VLAN as the switch side here. So when the request is come here, and without tag when it's going here, and other side who receiving that? VLAN number 60. We made it as a native VLAN. So whenever we configure the DHCP there inside the native VLAN, and it's just giving the IP address to this. Got it, guys? Understand that? Because the movement, whenever it's going without any tag, it's going and handovering this. So in the router, what we did, we configured manually. So in that case, what you can do now, the physical interface, whatever IP address we configured, then it's not working in that VLAN. By default, let's see here, because my concern is that one more here. My concern is one more. What is that? In the router, did you see here? In the router, we configured one IP address. 192.168.50 we configured, right? So what is the purpose of that then? Yeah, 2/0, we configured this. So now I'm going here, interface E2/0, sorry, /0, no IP address, then shutdown. Then just make this interface E2/0, then no shut. There you go. Now it comes up. Yeah. Now there is no IP there. Yeah. So in the router, what we have to do, if you make the same VLAN as a native VLAN, then it's going to be works. That's the thing, guys. Yeah. So VLAN tag should be matched in the router side. So now what I'm going to do now, show IP interface brief. So we have to make the same interface E2/0.50, then encapsulation.1q 50 native VLAN, yeah, then IP address 192.168.50.1 255.255.0, no shut. Now this is the concept. So here you need to clearly mention that who is your native VLAN. So now VLAN number 60 is not required, and we need to check the native VLAN has taken or not. Yeah, perfect. It has taken as a native VLAN. Now I don't want no interface VLAN. So no interface E2 0.60 and no IP. Just go upstairs and remove that 60. No IP DSCP pool 60 as well. So no IP, no IP DSCP pool 60. This guy. That's it. Only this command is fine. Yeah. Yeah. Because in the router side it should be match exactly. Yeah. Now let's go to this guy, and in the switch side what we configured. Show interface trunk. Show VLAN brief. No VLAN 60 also. There you go. Now it should work. So it's exactly match on the router side. Perfect. Now it's going to take the IP address from VLAN number 50. Yes, this is going to work. Now, there you go. There you go. Perfect, man. Because in the Cisco side, what you are going to do, you need to match exactly the native VLAN. Then only the traffic will go there. Clear? Understand, guys, everybody? I think I am too much tired, man. Yeah? Sorry, guys. Actually, yeah. Because this is in Cisco side. Because especially when you go with the Sonic wall side, make sure that you need to give the interface IP. That's it. Thanks, man. Thanks for your time, Rakesh, Nilesh, Vijendra. I think Rakesh, he left already. He tired. Is there or he left? Yeah, Anil. Thanks, man. Thank you. Take care, guys. Bye. I'll share the video. It's very lengthy. Oh, Rakesh, I'm sorry. You are there. Yeah, you understand, Rakesh, because the VLAN tag has to be matched. That's it. You don't need to do any other stuff. So I just show it to you the configuration again if you like. See there? Yeah. Yeah, logical also in the router side. Logical also you should match. Then only. Because it's you're not able to give in the physical interface. Yeah. Did you see this? Only you need to mention there. Which is your interface as acting as a native. That's it. Yeah. And also you notice that this is important for us. I tag the VLAN tag number 1 also. I change the native VLAN and I tag it. This is what we are trying to achieve, right? But for other stuff, we need to understand deep dive. We went with other VLANs and all. Mainly this one.
Hello.
Yeah. Who is this?
Yeah, just one Nilesh here.
Yeah, Nilesh.
Yeah, earlier we specified it as physical level, so it should be specified at a virtual level.
In the
Can
router,
can you tell?
in the router, you need to specify at the virtual level because it's not accepting in the physical level. Got it, sir?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Right, guys. Thank you so much. So maybe tomorrow we'll catch up again. Yeah. It's recording is more here. Record is more. So because we need to save this video, I think because whenever you have a VLAN number 1, life